All the way. Yo. Welcome to the Let It Out Live show, man. We here. We behind time. Listen, we're not really behind time. We're getting ready to change up the time. Actually, I'm so sorry for our. I know I got music playing in the background. I'll tell you what that's all about in a second. Um, but we're behind time, but we're ahead of time. Let me pause the music for a second before we get to it. Um, each and every Wednesday night, right here at the Let It Out Live show. Wednesday, right here at GG's Music Cafe, Sunrise, Florida. You already know you're rocking with Marcus Antonio. I got my DJ in the building right now. He in the building, man. We talking about some business right now. He may be coming on board. Saturday nights, we right here each and every first Saturday, GG's Music Cafe, 7 o'clock. I may be bringing DJ Thomas on. We are a combination, not a force to be reckoned with. You already know if you ever been in NYSW. That's my brother. He makes it happen. We got this jail thing. You know the rest. Listen, y'all already know my other co-hosts. They're in tune. They're on the way. They're in place. They're setting up. They're all over the place. Durran is on the way. I got Eric right here sitting down. He's bringing the rain. You already know he's the troublemaker. He brings the drinks and nothing but trouble follows. So big ups to all you guys is on. I'm just doing sound check right now, making sure everything's good. Thomas, you're in the video, so definitely you can. In fact, let me hook up the mic. While you here. But let me make sure you tell people hi. You might be on board. So let me get you in the mix. Since you're here, you tell them a little bit about what you do and where you go at so they can tune in. Hold on, let me make sure your mic is on. Mic is on. Yes, cover. I wasn't prepared.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1. Hey, good evening, people.
That's my brother Thomas right there. He's talking. You want to know who he is? That's who he is. I know we're behind 7:27. We're supposed to be on 7. We're changing the time. Daylight savings changed the time, so we got to change the time also. We're going to start as of next week. 7:30 is our time. 7:30 to 9:30. We were 7 to 9. Now we're going to be 7:30 to 9:30. I'm going to make sure everybody's on tune. Thomas, talk to the people, man. Tell them who you are. Tell them how we met. Give a little history on our diagram, our C-fam. I'm making up words right now, but you already know. Flow with it. Talk to them, Thomas.
Let me explain how this relationship started between us. I got the word from a friend of mine. They were looking for a DJ down at the Jazz Lounge. So I went down and I spoke to him, but I got there after it was closing, but Marcus was still sitting at the bar. So we talked for a while. I told Marcus what I want to do. And before I could finish, he said, you come by Sunday and give us a demonstration. So I said, okay, problem. No, cool. I'll come through. I set up. I played. Man, I said, okay, I'm done now because they gave me an hour. He said, no, man, you're going to play for the rest of the night. So I just hung out, and then I was there for about a year playing at NYSW. That's what the name of the club was. And I followed Marcus ever since then. He's been a few places, and when he needed me, I was there for him. So he's the man. He always been a nice guy. He's been someone you really want to get to meet and know. The brother is straightforward, and he doesn't play around. My boy.
Thomas, don't stop there. Keep talking, brother. Listen, tell them everything else you know about me. Tell them how great of a guy I am. I mean. Listen, keep talking to the people. Let them know how good I am. I'm going to check sound. I'm checking sound. I need you to keep telling how great of a person I am while I check this sound and make sure we're good. Y'all keep listening. Tune in. Share this link. The link on YouTube, if you want to share it. We're going to have a hot topic tonight. The topic is relationships. I got you, Eric. Relationships. And our topic tonight about relationships is the company you keep. Thomas, I know you got to go DJ tonight. I know you want to be in those topic tonight.
No, man, this is going to be a big.
I already know you got to go, but you wish you had to go tonight, boy. Listen, relationships, men, women, both. The company you keep is how effective is it in your relationship? The company you keep. Thomas, men, women, who you with? You're married, you're single, who you're hanging around. Is that effective in your relationship? Don't you try to laugh because you got to go. Don't try to tell a story, but just keep telling about how good of a person I am when you met me.
Okay.
They want to hear some more. The people want to hear some more.
Okay. Well, something about my boy Marcus, another thing I can say is the guy is very funny. Oh, my God. I had such good times with him. He did let guys come in and they do stand-up. They sing, they perform, they tell jokes. It's been very good. So everywhere Marcus went, he always had good entertainment. So by that fact, I'm saying you guys really should come out and check out Marcus. The man is really good at what he does. And he's going to hook. Well, we're talking now about me playing on every first Saturday of the month, which is coming up in April. I'll be my first time setting up here. I've been with other places, but this place here, is going to be. I've been here before because we did some stepping classes here, and I DJ for the class. So we had people come through, and I played here for like 6 months before they switched it over to another venue. I want to do something here myself because this is a really, really nice place, a good location, a lot of parking, a lot of parking. So there's a movie theater here and other things. So it's good things to do, but this is the place to come to, and the food is good. You're gonna love the food here at Gigi's. Food is fantastic. Is there anything else you want to say, my brother down there? It was on. No, it's not on. He ain't not on. He ain't on. Yeah.
Testing. Can you hear me out there?
Oh, well, anyway, I'm going to give you a little history about me. I'm 63 years old myself, and I was married for 33 years, and I don't think I would do that again, but I'm in the process of dating someone right now, and it's kind of hard because when you get to you living by yourself for about 6-7 years, someone moves in, it just changed the whole scenery about you being there. So it's not a bad thing, but it's something to think about. So I'm gonna let you turn over these guys because I'm going live on Facebook, which I do every Wednesday from 8 to 10.
Yeah, Eric. Listen, Thomas, tell about what you do. Also, I know you enjoy talking about me and how great of a person I am, how great of an influencer I am. And
very
how
good.
Business
Very
is so
good.
great, and how you're gonna be coming on board on first Saturdays right here at Gigi's Music
Right
Cafe.
here.
We're gonna bring it back the way we used to do it. We got stepping, we got live band, we got a mixture of both. We got great grown atmosphere. Am I lying, Thomas?
No, you're not. You
do
tell
we
the
not bring
truth.
out the grown people?
Yes, we do.
Every
yes,
first Saturday, me and Thomas
Every
are
first.
going to tie. This is what it's all about. Listen, tag teaming, getting together. People can't do it because they're ego driven. There's no egos here. I deal with grown. You hear that? I wish I had some sound effects and something I can press. Grown folks. We got no egos here. Thomas, my man. And listen, I'm the youngest on this panel. These are senior citizens, both of them.
Hey, I ain't lying. 63 and loving it, man.
I love these guys. They let me
63.
do whatever I want to do and talk about them. But we got senior citizens, but they are, this is who I get along with. Why? Because there's no egos on this platform. They're able to come join what we got going on and make it happen. So I am honored to tell you guys, Thomas will be coming on board. He is the king. I call him the king of stepping. If you need steppers, if you do stepping, if you're interested in stepping, anything surrounding around stepping and grown folks movement, I call it sexual language. The sexual language. This is my guy. I call him for everything I need on the stepping level. He's going to be right here every first Saturday, and he has his own stuff going on. You can catch him giving you the stepping music each and every Wednesday from 8 to
10.
8 to 10, and each and every
a Friday from 5 to 7:30.
That's it. You can find him here, and you're going to be able to catch him here first Saturdays right here with me, right here at the Let It Out Live show. We present first Saturdays, the grown experience, live music, live band, me as your host, Thomas as your DJ, right back to what we used to do right here, Gigi's Music Cafe, Fort Lauderdale, Sunrise, Florida, each and every first Saturday. Talk to him, Thomas. Tell him. Make him a believer. Let him know it's real.
Listen, guys, I'm telling you, I have some music off the chain. If you want some R&B, I got it. You want jazz, I got it. You want some Latin music, I have it. Believe me, I got some music. I got some music going to make you guys get up and dance. So, hey, I'm telling you, it's going to turn out. It's going to be great. So you guys should come through and check it out. And me, I only came through to talk to the brother. I didn't think I was going live because I'm going live when I get home. So I wasn't planning on going live. That's why I ain't dressed. I wasn't prepared.
Nah, listen to him. He knew he was coming here. I'm just joking. Eric, talk to him, man. Let me make sure you're good. I want to make sure you're good. Tell the people where we at, what we got going on tonight, what's top of the night. They already know you. They're familiar of you, senior citizen tonight. They know my senior citizen panels. I got two tonight. Usually I have one.
He ain't
I
got no two. He ain't got no two.
He ain't claiming it.
Don't let him start that.
Eric
I'm going to get out of here. I
he
got
say,
to go.
yes, I'm senior
I got
citizen.
to go. I'm a senior citizen.
Thomas finna leave me, but you will catch him when?
First Saturday of every month.
That's it. Are you gonna be here first Saturday? This first Saturday?
I'll be here this first Saturday.
Hey, we got
I'll
everybody. We back in play. I got my brother. We here first Saturday. Grown folks come out. We ain't got many seats. Tell them how you got to get in here because we ain't got much. It ain't too big.
No, the place. No, the
small dance floor, but we ain't got much.
Small dance floor, so you better come on. Cause I think we get about maybe 75 people in here comfortable. So y'all better come on. Get in here early. I'm telling you, it's gonna be nice.
Eric, talk to the people. Let me make sure your mic good, brother.
Okay, we got 62 and 63 here, Mark.
No, his mic still ain't on. Testing. Yeah, mine ain't on either. I'm just yelling over. No, mine didn't on either. I'm just yelling over it.
No, you good. Both y'all good. Y'all loud on them.
Testing. Oh, but
Testing.
it's low.
Air, you good. And here,
Oh, you hear me? I got you. Okay, on here you see. Okay. All right. I hear you on the air. Well, before going any further, before I let the brother go, I've got to run because I got things I got to do. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys first Saturday here. It's going to be nice. So I'm going to wish you guys a good night. And hope you see you guys on first Saturday. And we ain't talking April Fool. We definitely going to be here. So come on through. Hang out. Band's going to be good. Music's going to be good. The atmosphere is going to be fantastic. So please come through and enjoy. All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping in. Tonight we got a hot topic. I see Lady Ellis is tuned in. How you doing, Lady Ellis? Can you hear me out there? Grown folks conversation. Here we go. Who are you hanging with? How's your relationship? How does it affect your relationship? That's what we want to know tonight. All chime in, let us know how you feel about it. What we say, everybody's opinion matters. And chopping in with Marcus. Eric, D's on the way. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
GG's Cafe. Excuse me, we're trying to get this soundtrack, everything up and running, so you guys can hear it nice and clear. Lady Ella, there she is. I see you up there, young lady.
the air too low. I got you.
I'm too low? Yeah, I didn't think it was.
I got you.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh, okay.
Only way I can know is you talk.
GG's Cafe, Wednesday nights. Tonight's the night. Relationships is the topic. Boy, I'm expecting a lot of people to chime in on this one. Don't hold back. Huh? Don't. Facebook. What is it? Yahoo. What is it, Marcus?
Oh, yeah, you good now.
Good. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Tell me how to chime in. Tell me how to chime in.
Great. Chime in now. We're going to chop it up. As we say here at GG's, we're going to talk about it. Relationships and who are you hanging with? How does it affect your relationship? And does it affect your relationship? And are you aware that it's affecting your relationship? And the main thing is, do you even care that it's affecting your relationship?
How about that? How about that? Eric said, "Do you even give a damn?" I'm sorry. He being all politically correct tonight. Do you even give a damn how your relationship is affected by the company you keep? So listen. Big ups to my team, man. Eric. Big ups to Durran. He's on the way. He just texted me. He's en route. He's ready to jump into this topic. I'm trying to think who else, if anybody else we're missing. Big ups to everybody in Lottie Dottie. I need to make some quick announcements. This first Saturday coming up, we have a guest coming all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. I think Cleveland, flying in. I got a lot of singing guests that's gonna be chopping in. I'm doing a big party. It's personal to me. This first Saturday is kind of personal. Let me just change the real quick. Y'all stay with me. I need y'all to share. I need y'all to make sure. So we got a few things. Eric been on my case about. Let me make sure I get it all out. Listen, share this. You can watch this on any phone, on wherever you are in the world. So I need you guys to tell people, tell someone, tell a friend to tell a friend to bring a friend to tell a friend about the Let It Out live show. I've changed the platform. I need to make this clear. I've changed the platform. This is, I think I should let Eric do the honors because he actually want to refer the name to me. So this is called the Let It Out live show, Adult
Grown Folks Conversation. Let's talk
Conversation, AKA BKA PSA. Let's talk about it. Adult Conversation. That means you can meet us right here every Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:30 to talk about the things adults want and need to talk about that we're not getting on our everyday platforms, TV shows, or shows of interest that you're watching. You can come right here every Wednesday from 7:30 to 9:30 and talk about grown folks topics. Eric, give some examples of what grown folks topics I'm talking about. We just did 3 weeks ago, child support. We did parenting. Am I right, Eric?
Parenting.
Listen, that topic was so crucial.
Behavior.
We actually changed the entire show around that topic because I had like 4 people leave me and quit the show. Eric is always trying to be a peacemaker. He don't like when I he don't like when I stir up the pot. But I'm just calling it like it is. Listen, the topic was so hot that we had people quit the show, get up and walk off the show. That's how you want to talk about hot topics. You want to talk about the talk. You want to talk about Whoopi Goldberg show. What's her show name? The name of the show. You're not a soap opera watcher, okay? You wouldn't know.
Young and the Restless. Yes, I am.
I claim it. But okay, you want to talk about hot shows?
Talk,
this is definitely the hot show. Because we're here each and every Wednesday night from 7:30 to 9:30. The new times. We have new platforms, new things that we're geared towards and we're catered towards. We call it the hottest topics of what's relative today. And what's not being discussed. Anything that you don't get to hear on the regular, you don't get to talk about on the regular, believe me, you can catch it right here on the Let It Out Live show. We're going to cross the board and touch every topic there is to touch right here at the Let It Out Live show. But we're going to change the gears, right? Oh, The View. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Lady Ellis. The View. This ain't nothing like The View. We're talking about it and we're digging in deep about everything that we're talking about tonight or any other night. 7:30 to 9:30 right here every Wednesday at Gigi's Music Cafe. Live broadcasting right here. We're getting ready to open up the platform to allow guests to come in. So we're going to need you guys to get on board. All the grown folks. I ain't talking about kids. Listen, if you don't know how to have an adult conversation without getting in your feelings and being all messy, this ain't for you. I'm telling you right now, I don't care if I have one viewer. If you're messy, this ain't for you. If you're looking at messiness, go to IG, go to Facebook. Go ahead and comment and talk to the people, the kids that's dealing with the messy stuff. Right here, we talk about grown folks conversations and we get in depth with the things that we're talking about. We go in depth with the things that we're talking about and we have a grown conversation about it without any drama. We tell our opinions because what we call ourselves. Let me see if you remember. Let me see if you remember, senior citizen. What do we call ourselves?
I forgot. Tell me. Help me.
The OG. No. God damn, I'm turning into a senior citizen now.
It's rubbing off on you. It's rubbing off.
We got $100 cash out right now to the next 3 minutes. $100 cash out that anybody can tell us what did we call ourselves last week on the show.
But you can't go back to the flyer. That's
you can't go back. And you only got, matter of fact, I'm changing it. You got a minute from right now. It's 7:43. We got a minute from right now. And we want to know what do anybody call us?
What do we call ourselves?
What do we call ourselves last week on the show? I'll give you the last word. It's certified.
OG certified.
What did it represent? Yeah. What did it represent? So I got $100 cash out right now in the next minute. It's 7:43. The next minute, anybody can comment right now and tell us what did we call ourselves last week on the show, and it ends with certified. Oh, 7:44. I know it's the quickest minute you ever saw, but I'm just going over what the time says. It's 7:44. And the answer is, I still don't know. What was the answer? What does that stand for, Eric?
Look, that was something that you sprung on me, so you should know.
Opinion. Wow, this is amazing. Let me go back.
Oh,
Let me go back right now.
But yet he wants me to remember.
I'm gonna go back right now. Nobody won the $100. Let me put that straight right now. So yeah, in the middle of the show, we do this. In the middle of the show, we'll just out of nowhere spring something on you and expect you to know it. But since nobody knows it right now, I'm gonna go back because I'm so disappointed with myself. I don't know what it's called or what we called ourselves last
Wednesday, only a week ago
on the show. I know it's It wasn't OG. It was O. Lady. Let me see what she said.
Grown
Mom,
certified.
you're loud and wrong. You just
Old
loud and
grown.
wrong. It wasn't no
No,
old
Lady
grown.
Ellis, that's not it.
It wasn't no old grown certified. You're wrong. You owe us $100. Matter of fact, you owe us $100 for that wrong answer. But if anybody, I'm gonna give it another minute. It's 7:45, 7:46. You have the time to tell us what did we call ourselves last week on the show. You got $100 cash app coming to you right now. If you can tell us, it was something certified.
Well, how about a bottle of rain? Since the $100 don't
Oh,
move
hell
you.
no. You the problem with the rain. The problem with the rain
how
is why
about
we
a-
got people
how
right
about a
now
bottle
that
of
quit
rain?
the show. I ain't got the same host no more because the rain. He brought the rain, and I ain't got the same host because of the rain.
It's called process of elimination.
Oh, that's what we was doing. Oh, you heard it. You heard it live from Eric. Process of elimination. Those that can't hang on, let go. That's what it's called. Oh, something certified. Opinion.
You got me.
I am
You
so.
got me. How do you forget something that you came up with?
I do not know. I have a lot going on this week. Matter of fact, while you're out there in La La Land trying to figure out, I need y'all to share. We're gonna get into the hot topic tonight. We have no guests coming on tonight. We have no online guests unless it's I don't know what's going on. I'm back. I'm back. I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Am I back? YouTube, Facebook. Let me know. I'm back. Okay, listen. I'm back right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna call it like I see it. I swear to God. I think somebody doing voodoo on us. You voodoo. I don't believe in voodoo. So whoever doing voodoo on me, whoever think you trying to interrupt this show, whoever got little baby dolls and little things and coals and smoke that you're putting in the air against this show, listen, I plead, it ain't gonna matter. It don't even matter. Go to hell. To hell you go. I'm talking to you directly because we never have problems, but until, and some people got problems. So if you got a problem with this show, you, your mama and your daddy can go to hell. I said it, and damn it, I stand on it. Now back to our regular scheduled program. Back to our regular scheduled programs. Thank you for the people that's still with us, that's still rocking with us. I do believe somebody is trying to do something because this is the second show that we've had technical difficulties, and we never had technical difficulties ever on this show. When it comes to equipment, I am the equipment man. I don't have problems with equipment. So my equipment always works. And you could ask my wife that. Yeah, my equipment always works. And you could ask my wife that. Okay, anyway, but listen. I don't know about you, senior citizen. You may his equipment may not work like my equipment work, but my
You still want to put that $100 up in your pocket?
Listen, I love my
equipment
dude.
Against equipment. Okay.
Listen, I love my dude, man. Shout out to Eric, man, my bro. So listen, y'all continue to watch, continue to share. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties we was having. But we're gonna be right to it. Our show has changed from 7:30 to 9:30. I'll make our announcements right now while we can. I'm trying to think. First Saturdays, we right here at GG's. First Saturday. Make sure you're in the building. You can go online right now at Marcus and Friends with an S. Marcus, Marcus, and A&D, Friends with an S. Marcus and Friends .eventbrite.com. You can purchase tickets on there, or you can purchase tickets at the door, or you can call me personally, or you can inbox me personally and purchase tickets. But we'll be right here. As you've seen and heard, I got my DJ on deck. He came in to check out the spot tonight. He will be here with us. It's only a grown folks vibe. We got the steppers coming in the building, coming back out. We have the grown folks coming back out. I don't deal with kids. So if you're a kid, don't even come to my event because you'll probably be uncomfortable. We deal with grown. I have a live band each and every first Saturday, and we're gonna be right here. Shout out to that happening right here at GG's Music Cafe, Sunrise, Florida. And you can share this. Make sure all your friends know. If you're grown folks looking for somewhere to go, this is the spot. Any other announcements we got? Oh, I have. Hold on. Let me make sure I do this right. Because I have another announcement, and my whole show stops because of this. My entire show. What the hell? Okay, my entire show. Freak. My entire show stops because of this. Um.
Honey, what I think you need is a sock.
My entire show stops because of this. I would like to definitely take a quick pause for the calls, before we get to the topic of the night. And I'm kind of waiting on Durran to get here. Also, he's en route. He's walking in like 2 minutes. But I want to take a minute to take a pause for the calls. And give my I want to take a quick pause and give my condolence to my wife, my father. Dang, you think I'm joking? See, I'm still on. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause and give my condolence to my wife. She lost her father yesterday. And we know losing someone is very, 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 very heartbroken and serious. But losing a parent is I can't say I've experienced and know the sorrow of losing a parent. somebody that you've been with all your life, somebody that raised you. So I definitely need to take a second. I almost canceled the show tonight, but she wouldn't allow me. She said, "Let's make it do what it do." I want to give my condolences to her and her family, and she is my family, and um, give her my blessings and my prayers for comfort in this time of bereavement. Uh, yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of caught up on that for a second. So I give my prayers and my blessings to her, and y'all continue praying for us and our comfort in this time of bereavement for my family, because it is my family. My father-in-law. Um, he was such a funny cat, funny character. And I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. Everything, his words, I didn't take lightly. So I want to take this time just to, give a moment for that. And anybody that's lost someone, you understand. It's not easy. And she's here with me tonight. Shout out to her, Miss Lala Trinice Ellis, for just rocking with her husband. I rock with her, she rock with me. And that's what it is. I mean, it is what it is. And it's not what it's not. Uh, yeah.
Are you still on?
Yeah. So I pray for that, Eric.
Yeah, I would like to say, Lala, I give you my condolences, and you know I'm here for you. I've been there, so I can be the shoulder that you can lean on. Not to disrespect anyone, but if someone has their parents, they don't know what you're going through. I've lost both of my parents, so I know exactly what you're going through. So I'm here. I have two, a left and a right shoulder. May not be as strong and as big as they used to be, but I can hold you up a little bit. But just know, as you're not in this alone. We love you, and whatever you need, I'm here.
I appreciate that, Eric. I didn't mean to change the mode. I'm just still trying to get the sound and everything together and make sure we're good because I'm having technical difficulties for some reason. Um okay, so we're good. I see we're still good. My viewers are still there. Continue to share this, continue to tell your friends and foes and whoever else come in and watch. Our topic tonight is relationships, and our key topic is
The company that you keep.
the company you keep, which simply means we got a question that we're posing to all our viewers. We want you to continue to share this. Go to your Facebook or go to YouTube. You can't share it on YouTube, but on Facebook, you can hit the share button, share it with all your friends. On YouTube, just come on in. The Let It Out live show. I was told that we have a lot of other people that's not too tech savvy. So they need to know how to get on. You can share with someone. Go right to YouTube, type in youtube.com. In the search bar, you can put in Let It Out live show, and it'll come up, and you just click on the one with the red, which it says live. And you can tune right in each and every Wednesday night, 7:30 to 9:30, right here on the Let It Out live show, going live broadcasting at Gigi's Music Cafe, Sunrise, Florida. Each and every Wednesday, we're right here. So I think we're gonna jump right into it. Durran should be pulling up in a second. Our other host. We got any other announcements?
Well, if you know someone that doesn't have a laptop or a smartphone, but they have a smart TV, they can also go to YouTube and put it up on the television screen. So there's no way you can miss us if you'd like to see us. Let's talk about it.
You heard him live right here. Let's talk about it. So, any other? I mean, what? Anything else? Anything else happening in the should I say in the world that we need to touch on real quick before we jump into our topic? I definitely want to touch on. Hey, we got a guest. Why I don't know why she over there. She making sure our technical issues are correct. But I need her to come jump in. Um, which is nobody other than my wife. Come jump in while she's here, and share a
We need a
platform with
strong
us.
woman on the panel. Come on in,
We
Lala.
definitely want to hear what she has to say, and she's so strong to be here tonight with us. Um, after losing her father a day ago. You wives, you want to take notes? Listen, you want to talk about support? You want to talk about being there for your man, for your husband, for your guy, for your best friend? There's no better support than what I just announced. She lost her dad yesterday, and she's right here with me, supporting me, and I was right there with her every second of the way, supporting her. So no other. She needs no introduction because everyone knows her. Lala, come join us. Grab the mic, have a seat, because we definitely need a woman's
Point of view.
perspective. Now, please don't be personal, because I tend to run women away often on here. I ran a woman away already.
It wasn't your wife though. She's
You
not
won't
going
run me
anywhere.
away. If I've been here this long, I ain't running.
Whoa! Nah, shout out to the wifey. She's in the building right now. So tonight's topic, I want to make sure I address the people, let them know, those that don't know, let them know who you are, and so I can make sure I got your sound right and that you get heard.
Okay, everybody who don't know me, if you don't know me, something wrong with you. But I'm Lala.
She is a comic just like her husband, so believe me, she can ride out.
Yeah, I get it from my daddy. He was truly naturally funny. If you were having a bad day, you call him, he will make you laugh. But yeah, so I'm here. It's been hard. Um who I am, I'm an entertainer, singer, uh paralegal, all that above. But my husband's been very, very supportive. It's been extremely hard. I've experienced death, but this one is something that's hard for me because I am the oldest sibling, and my baby sister was the one that found my father. So that's what's hurting me the most because I feel like I should have been the one and not her. And the fact that I was the last one he called, that's really been hurting me. But my husband's been very supportive, like extremely. Like when I don't want to eat, he makes sure I eat. When I don't want to get up, he makes sure I get up, and making sure I'm staying strong. So yeah, it's difficult.
Relationships.
Yes.
Listen, really, that is funny. You said that right then. The relationships matter, man. It's all about relationships. It's all about the relationship. And I ain't don't really be no marriage or relationship counselor, but let's jump right to it. Relationships. The company you keep. Last week we talked about learned behavior.
Learn behavior.
Learned behavior. We had a whole topic about learned behavior. The week before that, we talked about child support, parenting, child support, and parenting. What we view as parenting, what we viewed for child support, what we viewed as what was a good parent, a bad parent. Everybody had their opinions. The first week we talked about these hot topics. It got heated. Like I said, we no longer have hosts that was on here because of the topic, and I guess it's a tough topic to deal with and whatever. Anyway, on to the next topic. We talked about learned behavior and how learned behavior affects the relationships across the board. Friendships, marriages, girlfriend, boyfriend, family members. Learned behavior has an effect on
Your life.
your life. Learned behavior. Give me an example of learned behavior, Eric, for those that don't know when you say learned behavior. And we're also always reading your comments. Anybody got a comment? We're seeing your comments as they come in. We will address any comment and any concerns you have with the topic, and we will put it out there as what you feel. Address what we talked about last week a little bit before we jump into it.
Well, we went into the learning behavior, what kids may see mother or father doing, the way they treating each other, whether the father is uh, physical with the mom, verbally or physically, not taking care of responsibilities, just being reckless, and how that affects the kids when they grow up. What the son is going to, when he gets in a relationship, how is he going to not respect his relationship because of what he sees his father's activity. And then on the young lady's hand, if mom sits there and accepts that, then when she gets older, then she figured that's the way a relationship's supposed to be. And then she accepts that from a young man, and then the cycle just goes on and on and on until someone is strong enough to break the chain.
That's deep. That was what we talked about, and we got some clarity on it. Of course, some people wanted to elaborate on it and continue, but we decided to keep it moving and touching us our next topic of interest. And we need you to continue to share because we need to hear from you. We need to hear what you think, what you feel. Share this. You just hit the share button on Facebook. If you're on Facebook Live, hit the share button. Share it to your friends, your family, and let them get in on the conversation so we can know that we're not being biased. I am biased. I'm putting it out there right now. I'm biased about a lot of topics. I'm a male advocate about a lot of things. So you don't want to take my word because I'm pretty much going to lean in the male area because I got some real trauma experiences when it comes to you women. You dirty, undignified, soft.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
cut,
hey,
cut.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna
Let's
keep
go
it
ahead.
clean.
Hey, I'm gonna be that little boy telling the little brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying I'm biased. So if you're
Breathe.
looking right now, if you came on, you're like, let me see what he's talking about. You might as well turn off, tune out, keep scrolling because I'm gonna tell you the truth about what I feel about you, and it might be you I'm talking about. So
Okay,
I'm
Marcus.
just keeping it real.
All right.
I'm sorry. Listen, that's why I got
We
senior
going into
citizens,
the next
elders.
topic.
Can I give me some of this rain too?
You
So
might
I
as
can
well
walk
get
off.
some good boy.
wait.
This
So I
rain
can
make you
walk off
speak
the
your
show
wait,
this
too.
rain make you speak your mind. Those that don't like it, you can go to hell too. That's what I said the other day. So
Now, Marcus, here we go.
I ain't playing.
X
That's-
always trying to keep me
That's
calm,
that's 3
but
weeks
I ain't got
ago.
no kind of
Okay,
calmness for
Marcus.
it.
You ain't got
If
no
you don't
extra
like what I'm
cup?
saying, tell me why you don't like it, and I'll tell you what I feel about that. What we talking about?
Ellis, I see the veins coming out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That is it.
Breathe.
Okay.
Take a sip of that rain right now.
I'm just saying.
Marcus,
You got an extra glass?
I got you.
All right.
Thank you, Auntie Pam. We appreciate your prayers for the loss and everything.
Thank you.
Definitely thank you. It's well needed right now.
Oh, and let it be known, my sister told me when I came to the funeral home, I was looking like Mary J. Blige, but I have the shades on because my eyes are very puffy. Don't
Yeah,
get it twisted.
her Mary
My
J.
eye-
Blige shades is on because
Yes,
her eyes are puffy.
my eyes
So
are
let's deal
puffy.
with it. Let's deal with it. You want to deal with it? You ready to deal with it?
Yeah.
The company you keep. How does the company you keep affect your relationship across the board? Will it be a relationship with your significant other?
Before we get into
that, I'm gonna let my
Going to
co-host go
something.
ahead.
What,
Talk about
Marcus?
that at lunch.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and fix the thing. You go ahead and tell me.
relationship. What is 2 keys of a relationship?
I'll give you one: communication,
That's 1.
trust.
Bingo. 2.
All right.
3. Absolutely. What,
Yes,
what do you say?
communication and trust.
She said communication and trust. She said communication and trust.
What you asked? What was the question?
What is 2 keys of a strong relationship?
Communication, trust. Yeah.
That's what she said.
I couldn't even think of something. I was trying to think of something different. I couldn't think of something. 2 keys to relationship: communication and trust. Okay, you said that. Say what?
To start out, if you don't have
Communication and trust.
communication, if you don't have trust, where's your relationship?
Destroy.
Destroy. Okay, I'm with him. I'm rocking with him. Y'all disagree with anything that's said, you can comment. We're reading them, we're seeing them, and we're reading them. Communication and trust is 2 keys components to relationships. That's what Eric said. That's what the senior citizen on the panel said. Communication and trust.
What senior citizen we talking about?
He is a senior citizen on
That
the panel.
is so disrespectful.
He is what he is. It ain't got nothing to do with disrespect.
Boy,
He is what he is.
Boy, I wish my daddy was here. You know what he was
Oh
saying?
God! Tell me about your daddy, girl. I'm your daddy now. No, I'm joking. Okay, so listen. Communication and trust, 2 key components of relationships. The company you keep, how does that affect your relationship? I believe the company you keep, and y'all can agree or disagree with me right now. The company you keep when it comes to relationship, I believe can have a major effect on your relationship, depending on the strength of the person.
Oh, we're going back what we
I'm-
talked about at lunch.
Yeah. I'm gonna deal with that. Depending on the strength and wholeness of the person, the company you keep can have a major effect on the relationship.
We left that one. Neither one of you said. Did we say trust?
That's what we
Yes,
said.
we did.
Communication and trust.
and trust.
Senior citizen. He had a senior citizen moment. Don't
with you now.
Don't charge it. Don't charge it to his head. He had a senior citizen. He had a moment. You know,
No,
senior
no.
citizen got Alzheimer's and things. They have all.
No,
We said trust, but he for him, I don't know why he didn't hear
no,
that.
I was really count down. You cut me off.
My
Go
mom,
ahead, go
okay, Lady Ella said for me is trust, communication, sex, and finances. We didn't ask you for four,
Okay,
Lady
we
Ella.
said two.
We said two.
Top two.
We didn't ask you to put four in there. We said the top two. What's the top two attributes of relationships? The top two, we said, and I agree with my wife, was communication and trust. She said communication. Eric said communication. He agreed. Communication and trust. Okay, so do you believe,
One
Eric?
more.
I'm gonna go through. You got one more? Okay.
Respect.
Respect. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Henry said,
Because
"Rain
if you
on
don't
his
respect
mouth."
me, or if you don't respect her, then what? You don't have anything.
Wow. Okay. No
Because if
respect. You don't have
If
anything.
you don't respect her feelings of your relationship, then everything is on the table, off the table.
Okay. Okay. You don't respect her or him. Everything's off the table. You have nothing. Okay. How important is the company you keep? If you had to rate it 1 to 10, I'm gonna go through the panel. 1 to 10, how important is the company you keep in a relationship? How important you feel that is? Rate it 1 to 10. 10 being very important, 1 being not as important. How would you rate it?
Well,
And that goes for the viewers also. 10 being very important, 1 being not that important. How would you rate the company you keep? The company you keep in a relationship, how important is it?
okay, are we gonna base it on whether this friend is single? And
No,
you're
we
married,
base
or
it on
just-
period. The company you keep. How important is it?
It shouldn't be important at all.
So
When
you
it
saying
comes down
1?
to your relationship. Nothing should be more important than your relationship.
No, when I mean important, the individual, how important, how effective is it on the relationship? How effective is the company you keep on or
I
in
can
a relationship
elaborate. He means
from
if
1
the-
to 10?
Well,
He-
that's
10
based
being
on-
very, 1 being not very. How important is it? How influential into how influential into, how influential is it?
influential. Okay, I got you. But big,
You
just
know
say,
who
hey,
Ellis, your last
Marcus,
name Ellis. Okay.
just say big word.
How big word is it?
How big word.
How big word is the company you keep from 1 to 10? 10 being very, 1 being less. How important that is?
1.
1, you don't feel like it's very important. It's very important at all.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. How important?
Five.
You feel 5. I feel 8.
I already knew that. You call.
Okay, why you say? Why you say 8?
I feel it's very important.
So-
And it depends on the strength of the person and the strong mindset of the person. But I feel it's very important because the company you keep eventually can detour or give you your way of thought. If you're around whatever you're around, that you're constantly being or having influencing you or in your ear or you're around. If you're around it all the time, you can become it. That's just a life lesson.
Ooh, I
You're around it
disagree.
enough, you can become it.
I
I don't
disagree.
believe you can stay around crackheads long enough and not
Oh,
become
I'm
and
glad
eventually
I'm
want to
here.
smoke that crack.
Because we're gonna talk about your past then, if
No,
that's the case.
No.
Don't put me in this, okay?
Yes, you in it too now.
Don't go crack. But
He said
okay,
don't
well,
go to
look,
crack.
hey, check it out.
Okay, I need you guys to tell me how important it is, the company you keep in a relationship. How important is it? Go ahead.
Well, it shouldn't be important at all, unless you're asking the question wrong, so we can't give you that particular answer. But
So okay, let me put it in. Let me put it in a situation. Do you feel if a person's in a relationship, do you feel a person that's married? Let me just make it plain.
Okay.
Should be around single people.
Well, I'm not gonna pick anyone's friends and say, well, you should or you shouldn't, but you should be respectful of your relationship, regardless of who you're around, who you with. Whether they're single or not.
No, man.
Wait, listen. Whether they're single or not, if you respect your relationship, it really shouldn't matter, but it does. kind of, sort of. Because if you have any respect for your relationship, or if you don't, say you don't have any respect for not showing respect for your relationship, then that friend is not going to have any respect for your relationship.
So
Because
straight out question: do you feel like married people should hang around single people?
it depends on the single person.
I don't even know what that means. It depends on the single person.
It depends on that person that's single. What's his or her mindset?
Do you feel like
Because she could
married
be-
people? I'm off you, Eric. I'm
Okay.
done. Do you feel?
I'm gonna tell you why. Marcus.
Okay, good. I don't want to know why yet.
Wait,
I don't want to know why yet. I don't want to know why yet. I don't want to know why yet. Do you feel like single people, married people should hang around single people? We're using this as an example right now to sum it all up. Do you feel like
what
single?
do you mean by hanging out?
Do
Like
you
hanging
feel
out
like
in
a married woman or male should have a single friends that they go out with and hang out with?
Yes.
You feel like it's okay?
Yes.
Eric, do you feel like it's okay?
It depends
say why.
on.
He just wanna
it
know.
depend-
Then you
it-
go
I
into
know.
why.
This guy is amazing.
I got to explain it, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay, because if that's the case, you judging, you throwing every single person in the same concept,
Mhm.
and you can't do that. If that single person has ill intent on your relationship, then absolutely not. You with me?
I'm with you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, no, but you giving scenarios. It's not really. We're talking about ballpark. We can't scenario it right now. We eventually towards the end of the night can start scenarioing it. But right now we're asking straight up: should a married individual have single friends that they hang out with?
I still have an explanation. You don't want to hear it.
Well, what happens if the person was married and
I'm
then
just
they end
asking
up
the
being
question.
single?
Right.
What's the
Exactly, Marcus.
difference? If they were married and then they end up being separated and then they're single, what's the difference? Shouldn't it matter about the person's character more?
Me personally believe it is twofold. I believe character matters, but I believe overall, we're talking about overall statements. I'm not doing individualities, and I think that's what you two are doing, individualities. I'm talking about overall. We're talking about everything we talk about right now. We can't individuality because it's so many different kind of people. We got to broaden it. So overall, no, I don't believe married people should overall predominantly hang out with single people. That's overall. You want to know my answer?
Okay,
You
well,
want to know my why?
it cannot be healthy.
You want to know my why?
Yeah.
But no, I disagree because you got
You don't know
married.
my why. How you gonna disagree?
But you got married couples that are married and still act
I
like
didn't
they're
ask you
single.
that. I didn't ask you that.
Well, we're going.
We're talking about.
But we gonna go
we,
there.
No, we ain't only going where the question is:
No, but it's true.
should single or married individuals hang with the opposite of those? If you're that, should married people hang with married couples? Hang the individuals?
Okay, no,
hang
it's
with
not,
single
it's not
people.
no, it's not a good idea.
Oh, you done changed your tone. Ain't that something?
No,
Ain't that something?
because
You
you
still
are-
believe it?
Well,
What you believe?
Let me ask Derek. Hold on.
Derek? Who's Derek?
The one that's married that's been hanging around single people.
Man, what you believe?
I don't think there should be an issue.
Okay, so that's your belief, right?
Yes.
Stand on that. You changed your tone, right?
Well, you won't let me give you my opinion.
This guy.
So-
this guy.
No,
Let him
no.
elaborate.
I didn't say you couldn't elaborate. I
Let him
said
elaborate.
we're not individualizing it. We're talking about just
It may be better to hang around married couples, but I don't
Right.
think there's an issue.
okay.
But there's an
I
issue
believe-
if that single person again doesn't have your relationship or doesn't respect your relationship or your husband or wife
Exactly.
to put you in a
Mm-hmm.
awkward situation.
You can't. Okay,
So if
I
that
agree with
person-
you
So if that person,
on that.
if that single person is not healthy, then no.
Auntie Pam, please help me with this. Lady Ellis, please help me with this. Those that's viewing, please help me with this. I need your help. Should married people hang or a couple individuals hang with the opposite, single people, or vice versa? I believe if you're married, when it comes to hanging with, you should not hang with, if you're married, your company because we're talking about the company you keep, right?
Okay.
Your company shouldn't be single people. My reason being, single people have a single mindset. Not all, but we remember we talking about predominantly. We're not talking about individualizing.
Okay.
So I believe single people have a single mindset. And if you're married, you automatically contrast. You automatically is a conflict of interest because you automatically, no matter if you're purposely doing it or not, you're automatically thinking the way you think as a single person compared to you thinking the way you think as a married person. So now, no matter if you in your intent is good or not, you as a single person got single mindset.
Correct. I agree with that.
So you're gonna automatically already operate as a single man or woman compared to the married person. Now I know you're gonna say individualize. If you're strong, you don't gotta worry about that. But I'm talking about predominant, like mass wise, your company should not be the opposite from what you are. Your company, not saying you can't have a single friend, y'all individualizing. Your company should not be a single person or single people because that's the mindset of a single person. And whether their intent is right or wrong, their intent is what they are, which is single. So they're going to automatically be on a single vibe compared to you being on a married vibe. And that could, not saying guaranteed, but it could cause.
It's a high percentage.
It could cause
a conflict.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm saying your company shouldn't be that. Your company. If I'm married, I shouldn't have a group of single fellas that I'm consistently around. Because eventually I'm consistently around guys that's thinking as single guys. And I'm the only married one around.
Right.
I'm the only one that now walks in a marriage office.
Yeah.
Compared to all my friends walking in single offices. It can be influential.
Yeah.
Even though I'm strong.
Pure pressure.
Pure pressure, whether you're strong or not, can end up being and eventually be influential. So that's where I'm at with that. And that's my reason.
Okay, I agree with that. 100%.
You agree with that? I got looks over here coming at me. I got bad
no,
looks.
when you put it that way, I'm with you.
Where you at?
No.
Tell me why.
I mean, I have single friends. They're gonna respect the fact. Okay, Lala.
Again,
I know when and
stop you right there, because you feel like you still gonna get it. You're individualizing because you're saying you have single friends. I need you to broaden your horizon and not think of individual. What I personally have, and I know it's not an issue. Not think of you personally not being able to be influenced, and think on an open environment. Should married couples have friends outside their marriage that's single and they're hanging out? The company you keep.
I don't think it's an issue. We all hang around crackheads, alcoholics. That don't make me an alcoholic or make me want to be a crackhead. We all hanging around people like that.
So let me piggyback on what you're saying right now. So you're saying if you're a certain way, you shouldn't try to make your circle the way you are. You're saying it's okay to have any kind of circle. Because what we're saying right now is the company you keep. And we're using the relationships as our topic. And we're saying, we're talking about right now, the point I made was about marriage couples. I just use that as a point.
Yes.
So, but if we look at it on the broad aspect, you're saying that you shouldn't be concerned about the company you keep because it don't matter. No, you just said that. So you can't change it now. You can't switch it now. You're saying that. You're saying it across the board because we're talking broad. We're not talking individual. Mm-hmm. So you're saying it don't never matter about success. If you're saying that the theory about if you want to be successful, hang around successful people isn't correct. Mm-hmm. You're saying if you want to be successful, it don't matter. Hang at the corner. You'll still be successful. That's what you're saying? I'm just asking.
Well, I know some people who hung on the corner.
I ain't asked you about some people. I asked you broadly.
No, you're absolutely
the broad
right.
statement is you want to be rich, hang around rich people. Yeah. You want to be successful, hang around successful people. That's like a broad statement. That's broad. We know this limited or people that has been successful hang around. Yes. But we're talking about as a broad, you want to be this, you hang around that.
But right. I agree with you though. If you want the
company you keep
better, yes, it would be better to hang around married couples.
And that's our topic tonight. The company you keep. So we're saying the company you keep what should be the company you keep, and how effective is it? How effective is it on a relationship, whether it be personal, whether it be friend, whether it be family? How effective is the company you keep? Is it 10 very or one not as? And you gave a number.
But
What was your number?
5
What was your
in
number?
the middle.
I said 1, but I changed that.
And you said it. You said you let
No, because
you
changed
no.
you let this mother. Oh, I'm turning to my daddy. You let this.
No, because the way he explained it at
Explain
first
yes.
wasn't the way you just explained it now.
Okay.
Okay, so now I agree with you 110%.
So
And-
now
and-
if I ask you, what number
11.
of important? He jumped off the
I
scale.
done went
But no,
off the scale.
He jumped all the way off the scale.
I'm
11.
in the
11.
middle, but now because you explained it, it
Right,
reminds me of that Billie Holiday movie where the guy was the feds and he didn't understand her being on drugs. And the next thing you know, he got into her world and learned how she was. He started experiencing drugs to get to the level she was at. So yeah, you're right about the company you keep. If you're keeping that company all the time, eventually you're going to get.
You're going to get sucked in.
Yes, that's true. Yes, but that's why I was in
And-
the middle with 5. Like if I hang with him all the time, but it's a little bit at the time. So yes, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now you're 11 now, and you what?
All right, you put me over to 6.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, because eventually, Marcus, if you have your married friends or young ladies, it's constantly going out together. You're single, I'm married, or vice versa. You meet a young lady at the bar, you and I together. You chop it up with her. She has a friend, right? You talking to her. You reach over, Eric, what do you think about a friend? A friend wants to talk to you. Now, you're going to the point where you aren't respecting my relationship because you put me into a situation.
Okay.
Okay. So that's where I went back where I said that a person have to respect your situation.
Exactly.
But eventually, that's how it goes.
Okay.
If we go out, if we go out, we're single. We have a married friend. Come ride with me to this young lady's house, or come ride with me to see this young lady. I want you to meet her. As the story goes, I have a friend that want to meet your friend. Whether you're married or not, whether you have intent or not. Okay, well, I just talked to her or him just because we're sitting at the bar and just company. Eventually that goes into, or that turns into, as they say, he's just a friend. Okay, so after just a friend, buy a few drinks, we exchanging numbers just as a friend. Now, whether you say you're married or not, but if you pass on a number just as a friend, male or female, conversation continues. We go to lunch. You make yourself accessible from time to time, or we're going to the club. Can you get out tonight? Now your relationship is in jeopardy because now it's the ladies or the guys say, well, she's just a friend, or he's just a friend. And before you know it, because I don't have any respect for Marcus' relationship, Marcus is not strong enough to have the respect for his relationship because he's just going just to be going, or Lala just going with her friend just to be going to keep her friend's friend company. And eventually that's going to evolve to something.
You said all that to say what?
I'm coming out with my. Oh, never mind.
You said all that to say what?
You don't need a single friend.
You starting to sound more like leaning my way, my direction now.
Well, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Durran.
We gotta bring Durran.
Durran,
we gotta speed him up.
Listen, you're gonna be fine, bro, for being late all the time. But due to my new co-hosts, my two new co-hosts, we're changing the time to 7:30 to 9:30. Because we starting to see we all been getting in here since the time change. That daylight be out, we be kind of behind. So we're gonna change it now to 7:30 to 9:30. That's better.
Set up,
That's how nigga always started out.
Is that better? Oh, you think
And
8
then-
o'clock?
and then
Is 7:30 good?
being a father, and having obligations.
Let's not talk about that right now. Let's not get me started.
Hey,
Please don't.
Let's not get.
Hey, we're not
Because
on
women would hate
fatherhood
me
right now.
right
Let's not get. I got
We
some more
on
stuff
re-
to
we
talk
on
about.
relationship.
Women would hate me
Hey,
right
hey,
now.
my wife here tonight. I got a lot of cosigning
Yes.
going on tonight. Y'all ain't gonna win tonight. Y'all two ain't gonna win tonight on me. So listen. Shout out to my co-host Durran, man. Y'all stay tuned. Well, you're gonna see the new flyers. You're gonna see everything new. I said that we changed the direction of the show. The Let It Out Live show presents why can't adult conversation.
Adult conversation.
The Let It Out Live show presents adult conversation. Let's talk about it. Hosted by Marcus Antonio, Durran, and Eric. And we have guests. I know y'all wonder how y'all gonna have a full male panel because we can. Damn it, I said it. That's what we're gonna be. So the Let It Out Live show presents adult conversation with Marcus Antonio, Durran, and Eric each and every Wednesday night right here at GG's Broadcasting Live. We're getting ready to open it up to the public. We're still getting some nicks and knacks out of the, making sure we're good. We're gonna have a guest list that we're allowed to come in, and we're gonna be open during this topic of the night. And the kitchen gonna be wide open, the bar gonna be wide open. We're gonna have a full conversation, and it's gonna be called "Let's Talk About It." Those things that everybody ain't talking about. So shout out to my guys, man, my co-hosts. Shout out to Durran. All this keeps me in check. Shout out to Eric. I seen Citizen keep all this in check. We gotta have every aspect of generation on this. So when I get out of line, he straighten me. When he get out of line, Eric straighten everybody. He pull out his belt and give us
and the rain straighten everybody.
And the rain straighten everybody. So big ups my dude, man. He's in the building. Our new time 7:30 to 9:30. So make sure you tune in every 7:30, every Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:30, right here, live broadcasting GG's Music Cafe. You can go to YouTube, you can go to Facebook Live. Soon we're gonna be just on YouTube, but it's called the Let It Out Live show. Each and every Wednesday, right here, live broadcasting at GG's. Durran, our topic of the night was relationships. Of course, we're still dealing with relationships, and we're dealing with we got a young lady that's with us, Durran. You know her. You're familiar of her.
Mary Jane.
Everybody's saying that Mary Jane, but this is my wife, my brother. You know her. I don't have to no introduction needed.
Yeah.
Our topic tonight was relationships, and
The company.
you need a glass. You need something to drink.
Some H2O will be good.
Well,
H2O.
first off, what's your 2 keys of a good relationship?
Let her run that. I'm gonna get you some H2O.
Well, number one, communication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We said that. We said that. We said that.
And loyalty.
Same thing as trust. Same
What,
thing.
what,
That's
what,
trust.
what do we trust? Commitment. Yeah, trust. Those are the two. I even put communication above trust
Yes, that's exactly. I do too.
because
key.
communication, in order for me to trust you, we have to have communication.
All
I
right,
put
preaching.
I
Yeah,
put
all right.
communication that a relationship has to be formed, but that's based off of communication. Your deeds, your efforts, your due diligence, your consistency, however you communicate, whatever it is, good, bad, and different, allows me to gain my trust. Trust isn't given, it's earned. So I have to earn the trust that no matter what relationship you have, it's not just husband and a wife. How you think best friends become best friends?
Exactly.
Okay, let me play.
How you think?
Let me play devil's advocate.
Uh-oh.
No, we can't play devil advocate when we
I
come
don't
out.
trust, if I don't, if
I love when
I,
these two get,
hey, if
cause
I-
they be right, they be live, man.
if I don't,
These two right here.
I'm gonna see.
If I-
It's
if I
gonna
don't
hurt him
tr-
because I'm gonna have to cut him up with a butter knife.
if
Y'all
you-
check it out now. Listen
I
closely
might
now.
stand eat Viagra.
if I don't,
Oh my
see, if you don't trust me, how can we communicate?
Here we go.
Because the communication that I'm giving you, you aren't gonna think is trustworthy. So how can we communicate if you don't have trust in me?
That means if you can't trust me, it started from communication from the jump. We had to have some kind of connection, be it verbal. Be it verbal or nonverbal. There had to be
Correct.
some kind of connection. Now it took for me to breach that trust, that stagnated the relationship, the course it was on. Which now I know I can't trust him as much or trust her as much. That's because there had to be communication, something I did. But you go into a relationship, been a relationship with communication, period. That's how any, let me tell you something. I am
Well,
a
from the
subject
start,
matter
yeah.
expert when it comes down to, yes.
Well, okay, real quick. You call yourself an expert. Wait a minute.
I-
I got since he called himself an expert. What was our name last week? We were what? Certified.
Oh,
you remember?
OPE, opinion, or OC, some opinion experts, certified CEO, certified opinion expert, something like that.
No, nigga, you know something like that. What was we? Opinion what? Cause
Huh?
we know none of us can't remember. So what was it?
It was something along those lines.
Opinion?
Expert, opinion, something experts.
Okay.
Oh,
we gotta do better,
oh,
guys.
OP.
We don't.
We'll look at it
Next
after
time we'll
this.
write it down.
We got to do better,
I
guys.
got it.
But-
Because
but-
We'll look
this is on
at
the
it.
flyer.
We'll look at it
Okay,
after
okay.
this.
So that okay. We're gonna okay. All right.
Okay.
So,
all right.
From 1 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
10 being very, 1 being less. What? Go to Facebook. Make sure you go to the page and share it. Okay.
How do you feel about?
Sweetheart,
Certified
go to your Facebook.
opinion
You on your
experts.
Facebook?
Oh,
Hit share
that's what it
on
was.
your page. Hit share on your page. Eric,
You're very
you're a senior citizen.
demanding.
You don't even probably use Facebook. I don't know, but hit share on your
Okay,
page.
yeah.
You got it. Okay, you need to be sharing it. So other people they can just look at your page. And
Very
already be there.
bossy.
That's what it
Go to your
was, right
page
here.
and hit share. Because people want to know. I got
I
people.
don't think you put this on my page.
No, it's on the Let It Out Live show. Go to Let It Out Live show and it's on there. You hit share and then share it on.
Okay, but let Dion finish
Opinion-
the question.
Oh, it was simple.
Yeah.
Opinion
But you don't know what the
expert.
heck you wrote.
I don't. I don't. We all messed up.
But I was on the line. Said opinion expert. I got
Opinion
those two
expert.
right.
Okay. So we're gonna jump right to it. So from 1 to 10, 1 being less, 10 being very. We all answered this already. I'm glad you walked in. You don't know the answer to nobody's because you'll give yours. How important is the company you keep in relationships?
X6.
1 being less, 10 being very. How important you think it is?
11 plus.
Thank you, Durran.
Wait, what you said?
You called. You got
Wait,
up to us
wait.
saying
I
11.
said
You
11.
eventually
Why?
said 11.
I
I
said-
didn't even say nothing to him yet.
Okay,
I
but
said
He
11
automatically said
plus.
11.
No. He
Yeah.
said 1 to 10. You can't go after
No,
or before. It's either
he's
1
trying
or
to show
10.
how important it is.
Right.
So you think the company you keep is vitally important?
I
Well,
wish I
it's
had some
not
other
thinking
women.
it
It's because
is.
you men.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you right now before you walked in. Originally, he said 1.
Because he didn't explain it.
Oh, look at this nigga. Look at this raggedy nigga, man.
Stop calling people
Oh, nah,
that.
cause he a nigga right
Watch
now.
it out.
He a raggedy nigga too. He ain't just no regular nigga. He a raggedy nigga. Because this nigga throw me on the boat. He
Go.
didn't explain
All
it.
right, go.
She
Go
said
on.
5.
Talk about it.
She said 5. He said 1. And then he changed
After he explained
verbiage
it.
and said 11.
Okay.
After he said I explained.
Okay.
And she changed and went up to 6. Now,
It-
I wish I could let you hear their stories they was giving of why they felt the way they felt. But we ain't got time for that. We're going to jump right to it. What we're talking about right now, am I correct? We're dealing with the importance of this in a relationship. Until I switch the scenario around and make them see the importance of it, they wasn't really rocking with me of
Okay.
how important it was. They felt like, well, I'm going to let her tell you because she was the one really battling that it wasn't important. Tell him why you said you didn't think it was that important.
Maybe because I'm a woman. I'm
Oh,
see,
strong.
Tell
that's
him why
sexist.
Don't
you
y'all
thought
start
that.
getting mad
That's
because we
sexist.
got different tools between our legs. Don't do that.
That's sexist and biasness because I'm a woman. because
Well,
I'm a
my
woman.
auntie said no N word, please. She already said no
Thank
N
you.
word.
Thank
So
you.
I can't call you a
agree.
nigga no more,
Hey,
Eric.
brother.
Dang.
Nigga, I'll call you that off this mic though, okay? I'm sorry, Auntie Pam.
All right, nigga.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay, there you go.
Go ahead. Tell him why you was explaining.
Oh, because I was saying I can hang with a crackhead or alcoholic. That's not going to make me be one. I know what's right and what's wrong.
But the influence.
That is true. That's why I went up to one notch. But I'm strong minded.
She kept making
You
it about
can't
her.
wait.
I
Wait.
said it
Wait.
ain't
Wait.
about
Wait.
you. We
Wait.
talking about overall.
But Marcus, you and I came from a world back in our past, a sexual world. You were where you were. I worked for who
I was.
I'm not
hey.
going to extend. I worked for
Let's
who
call it
I
out
worked.
loud.
I could have been a different kind of woman, and I'm not that type
That's
of woman.
you
And that's all I've
individualizing.
been around.
That's you individually.
And what you been around.
That's me individually.
Yes.
We're not talking. I told you we're
And
not
I
individualizing.
I agree with you, but I said to the point where I'm not going to hang with a single person all the time.
But if you was making a speech to a bunch of married people, or would you say yes, it's okay to be around single people,
No.
or would you more influence them to be around people of their same?
I said that to you the other day. I think it's better that you hang around married couples because it makes you better.
There go your answer.
Yes.
Am I right, Eric?
Not hang around single people all the time.
Absolutely. You can't.
Oh, I'm gonna say.
Okay,
No,
so
don't do it. Don't do it.
But I also said you have married couples that act like they're single.
well, then that's an issue. We're not saying that's right. That they don't get a green pass.
Exactly.
Talk. I'm
They
glad
don't-
my brother here. See, my brother,
Yeah.
I don't know what sitting over there doing tonight, but
No, I have somebody that can talk. Let's talk, D. Let's talk about it.
Let's
No,
talk
I'd
about
rather you
Talk
call
about
him the
it.
N-word
I
than
like
that.
I like that, Eric. Let's talk about it. That's
So-
our quote. Let's talk about it.
I mean, is our
It's
viewers
not-
saying anything about it right now? They hushing right now.
They usually don't
They
be hushing that
confused?
much.
They
But I
confused?
think right now they pretty much looking at us like, I don't really know the answer. I don't want to throw nothing out there.
so-
and be wrong.
the view is this. There's nothing wrong for married couple to have single friends. You can hang around with
Okay.
single friends. We're gonna acknowledge that, and
Right.
vice versa.
Right.
However, for that to be your ride or dies or your first go-tos, no, because I have accountability. I have a husband or a wife to answer to. So while we may be out at the bar or the outing or whatever have you, and this brother or the sister may be putting a rush on you, or whatever, and it's okay within us to know that we still got it. But you know what? I can't involve myself and to go any further because I have a commitment. Oh, there goes again that trust.
And
I have
respect.
a commitment back home to my companion, my husband, my wife. So what you do as a single man, that's on you, and I may applaud you to a degree, but I can't roll that way because what I do affects my old lady.
Right. And respect.
I totally agree.
That is the
it could be said no better than what you just said.
But that is the respect that you have for your relationship. Not to put yourself in that situation. Right? Because you respect your home and you have a obligation.
Right.
Not to put yourself in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Auntie Pam said.
So the best way not to put yourself in that situation is just not to put yourself in that environment.
It depends what type of environment. Well, I can agree with what she's saying based on what you just said about control. If we all go to an outing, you know what? It's been a long time. We ain't seen each other in years. We ain't kicked it, whatever. Have you, man? Let's go out and just catch up.
Right.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Marcus, he in town. Eric, I'll call you and let you know when I'm getting there. We having a good time. Bras all around the place. We like ooh, 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 ooh. And of course, every man or every woman, it's still good to know that you can still, you're still in the number, if you will.
Thank you, Durran. Talk, Durran.
However, that's a bit enamoring. All right, you kind of okay, gotcha. However, for me to take part, hey, what's going, hey, I'm good. What's your name? You got your number, whatever. Now I have crossed the line way too much because I'm married. You can do that all day.
Right.
And we could possibly even talk about it. But even with some conversations, we can't. You know what, bro? I'm with you. You know what? I got you. Know when I was there, I thought just like that.
Right.
Oh, I even did that. But you know, I'm dancing to a new tune now. I'm not saying that it's easy, and sometimes we get caught up in the moment or whatever have you. But overall, our commitment remains the same because I got to go back
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
here.
Now, Pam said, because we're gonna deal with these, because everybody kept saying what they think.
Mhm.
Pam Atkins said, but a marriage couple, Atkins said, but
No, that's-
and it's my auntie, that's his name shame. But a marriage couple or person can influence a single woman, especially if you are strong.
Matter of fact, I agree to that. Matter of fact, let me just even add some clarity to that.
Go ahead for your and you.
No,
What?
we never.
Oh no,
we
because
never
we can
did,
use
Marcus,
an
we never
example. That's
we
a
never
true
did
story.
disagree with what you
You
were
never
saying.
did. You never did.
But
I agree.
when you asked the question, what you should did explain yourself
This
before
He
you
said-
asked the question.
What you
I
say,
wanna
Eric?
say-
He said he didn't give you the context, huh?
Exactly. You
I didn't want to
you
cuss
asked
him
the
out.
wrong
He didn't-
on so
he didn't
many
give you the
levels, dog.
context.
Go ahead.
This
Move
guy-
back.
oh my God.
I'm talking to D
Oh
right now.
my God!
You say Eric? He didn't give you the context, huh?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Durran, the way I asked you was what I asked.
But he had done came in on some of the conversation. You haven't heard.
No, I didn't hear.
Go ahead.
I know. I don't know.
Look here. Sit back.
I don't know what y'all was talking about.
What I said.
No, he don't need no more rain. He got to.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna tell a true story.
Okay.
Me and my husband, we went out, and there was 2 females. One was married, one just got divorced. He went to work. I hung out with them. This is a true story. They was like, "Oh, Marcus, let your wife hang out. What you think we finna do? Go walk around and touch on guys' B's, B-A-L. Yeah. Oh, so we club hopped. One was married, one was single. The single one, she carried herself like a woman. The married one did not. I called my husband, said, "Yo, come and get me. Like, pick me up. Like, this is getting like out of hand."
Because you feel
That's-
uncomfortable.
Yes. And I didn't want to be around that. That's why I'm saying I don't think it matters, because the single woman, she behaved like a woman. The married one did not. That's why I don't feel like that matters. And my husband can't say any different, because I call him and say, "Yo, come and pick me up."
But you're thinking about your personal experience.
Right.
You're not thinking abroad.
Broad.
Now imagine abroad, a woman that's not maybe as strong as you, being in that same situation and being influenced
But that's
by what she's around.
but that's where we
and
came
that's
up.
most
But
people.
that's where we came about communication and trust. You
No,
should
they ain't got
trust
nothing to do
me.
with communication or trust.
But I communicated to you.
No, they got nothing to do with communicating to me. We're talking about abroad, the average woman,
Oh man.
random,
Oh man.
man.
that's being influenced by what's happening
Well, to
around
me,
them.
all married men act like they single.
Well,
That's another show.
But he know where's that come from.
Lord have mercy.
Well,
Lord
you
have
gonna
mercy.
come on my show?
Yes,
Lord
I
have
am.
mercy.
You being real disrespectful
I-
tonight, talking
boy.
about all men act like they
Okay,
single.
Listen,
wait. Let
I
me
just
let me
let- I just-
rephrase it. Let me rephrase
listen.
it. 97%. The other
Instead of
3%.
majority.
Exactly.
Well, listen.
Wait before you say that. Let's get I'm gonna put her comment back up again. She said Lala said she knows she's married. Her friends are single. Now, hashtag
She's a shining star. She is as shining.
she's a shining star to them.
to them.
Auntie Pam, I don't understand what you're saying.
They want what I have.
No, okay, so excuse me, explain to me
So,
what
I
you're
got it.
saying about you got
So
it? Okay.
well, if they want what you have, and which is a good thing, they want to be married. Now it's up for you to impart into them, hey, if you're looking for what I have, you have to carry yourself in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Sis, I get you, and I got you to understand because I was there too. However, take this approach, or just lay back or fall back a little bit. Let that dude or find you, or don't be as available, or whatever the case may be. Or I would say earlier, I'm going to say this: influence comes here. The stronger person is going to always grab hold to the weaker person.
That's true.
No matter whether I don't care where you're coming from. You can be married
That's true.
and love and everything, and I'm single and I'm a gigolo, I'm messing around, whatever have you. Once we get together, you forget all about your relationship because you're the weaker link.
Wow.
I'm stronger. So now I put you back in the element where it's coming that you enjoy because I'm able to influence you to do things.
Okay, but okay, D. Freeze right there, D. What happens is if what happens if the married woman
Uh-huh.
is the one that's been influenced on the single woman?
That the same way.
Okay, what if the woman that's single again don't have the respect for her relationship? And that's what she wants to go out. She wants the attention. She wants to be entertained by
That's
other guys. She wants to
which
sit to the
goes
bar.
back. There's a trust issue at home.
No,
Yes, it is.
It's
Listen, if your
it's a respect issue.
listen, it's respect. Yes, there's a trust issue at home. If I'm out with my girlfriends and I want to do what they do, and I'm forgetting about my relationship at home, there's an issue that's underlying issue at home that I'm not happy with. There's a void there.
Right.
There's a void. So be it respect, be it trust, or whatever have you, there's an issue there that's allowing me when I get in the company of my single friends where I want to do the things that they do. And now I don't uphold my commitment, my marriage to my significant other. That's a cover up. That means there's a void that's there. Period. No matter how you try to cut and slice it.
No, not saying that. What
How
I'm
you doing, young lady? You all right?
what I'm saying is, in some instances, the married woman, that could be just what she wants to do. Or man.
Either or.
You know what I mean? So if that's what he or she wants to do, that's the environment they want to be in. You gotta remember, in some cases, a single person wants you to be just as miserable as they are.
In a sense, right? I can agree. Misery loves company.
Misery loves company. So I don't have anybody. And again, it goes back to.
But why would I? Again, it come down to the person. If that is the case, then why would I subject myself to put myself around a person that's in a pessimistic mindset, that's miserable, or whatever have you?
But that's my. By them being friends, they don't see it that way.
That I disagree because.
No,
If we're friends, Eric, if we friends, we boys, we go way, man. We grew up together. Our parents changed both of our diapers, but I'm in a place where I know that, hey, I don't need to be around where your energy isn't good and you're sapping what I have going. The energy that I have, that I have to make a choice to say, hey, bro, I'm with you, but I can't reach you.
Totally agree.
I can't put myself in a situation where
unless that's where you want to be.
Unless that's where I want to be. Correct. Unless that's now if I'm
because I can't make you do anything.
Correct.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
Because and to me, it still goes back to, if you don't respect your wife or if you don't respect your boyfriend, and I'm single, and I call you at 11 o'clock and say, I'm getting ready to go out. You want to go? And you get up and get dressed. If you don't respect your wife, then I'm not going to respect your wife because you're not showing any respect for her. So I'm going to call you up. If
you did that, who's not showing respect? You or him?
Neither one.
You can't do no more than what I allow.
Neither one. I'm not showing no respect to your relationship because I shouldn't be calling you, inviting you out anyway.
True, but
and for you to say, okay, give me 30 minutes,
he ain't showing that either.
He's not showing it either. So if
this is good, people. Listen, every Wednesday night right here, Let It Out Live show every Wednesday night, live broadcasting at Gigi's Music Cafe, 7:30 to 9:30. I got my co-host Marcus Antonio. I am Marcus Antonio Durran. Eric, we live. We got special guests in the building, and we got some women to help bring this thing to full circle because we all
got some
talking.
reinforcements, huh?
We're talking about from a male's perspective, and I know y'all like, well, y'all got so many men on the platform. Y'all ain't got no women to tell no women. I brought my wife on the version, but she wasn't even hanging in there. We just straight mollywopped her. So Mollywop. That means we took presents. I changed Eric mind. They can't hear you. You ain't on the mic, baby.
Come on.
I changed Eric mind. Eric went from he agreed. Let me just tell the ladies that's in here while we on this topic. The question was, well, first, let's give them the opportunity. The mic's right there. The first question was, what was it, Eric? I'm gonna let you address it. What was the first question before we even got into the big topic?
What was
The two?
How do you rank
The first question.
main concept of a relationship?
What are the two most important things in a relationship?
Now,
Talking to Mike. Give your two, and she give her two.
Trust is the first one.
And what's the second one?
Loyalty.
well, that's it.
You said loyalty. Okay. So what was yours?
Well,
No, she gave trust.
Well, that's the same thing.
Trust
Trust
and
and
loyalty.
loyalty is the same. It's
Well,
the same thing.
we're gonna give her a moment to explain why she feels it's not the same
Okay.
thing. What you believe the two main things of a relationship?
I'm gonna go with loyalty and attraction.
Lord have
Attraction?
mercy.
Lord have mercy.
So
Wait a minute.
we-
Wait a minute. Ain't
Boy.
nothing wrong with that, but that's your opinion. But we're trying to
Oh,
figure out how
Lord.
you come with some total. We all kind of sounded like you the only one came in talking about the way you look. Wait a minute. You're trying to say that out of everything that a relationship can be, the importance of a relationship, the two major things is how you look.
Not how you look, but the attraction. You can be ugly, and as long as I'm attracted.
Okay, what you mean by attraction?
I don't think that's.
It's on. I'm gonna check with out the page. It may not be live.
You go ahead and clarify.
Yeah, he want to see you clarify.
Attraction doesn't have to be as far as how you look. It's just how you make me feel.
Okay.
And I don't expect whoever I'm in a relationship with to make me feel the way that everybody else makes me feel. I want to feel special. That's an attraction.
Okay.
And that's where the loyalty also comes from, because my attraction to you would be totally different than how I am attracted to everybody else.
Okay.
What I'm
So
gonna do for you,
I have a
I'm not gonna
question.
do for everybody else.
Yeah, but you're not doing
I'm-
that
I'm-
because you're attracted to him. You're doing that because you love him, or will you?
Well, it's still an attraction.
Huh?
It's still an attraction.
Yeah, but the attraction is not going to keep your. I mean, he may end up in an accident or something. His face may end up with it. Then you're gonna not be. You're not gonna be. No, I'm just messing with her.
Not so much as physical.
Okay. So I
but
have a
it's
question.
mental and emotional.
I have a question. All right. So taking what you just said, I make you feel like you're the only woman that treaded a face upon this earth. The littlest things I do, I mean, you melt like butter when I say boo. Right? That's what you're saying. That you're trying. Okay. Internally, I have some issues with you that I'm not verbalizing. This is causing now a disconnect where my communication will be when you will be like butter. It's you notice a change. There's a shift happening.
Right.
How do you fix that if I'm not communicating that to you?
Wait. Are we still on the company you keep?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, it sounds like you went somewhere.
I-
Eric, you supposed to be keeping this together now. I mean,
he asked the question,
You asked your
and we
question,
got
Marcus.
what I asked was the two things, and she
You
elaborated.
trying to
So
catch him up to
the
speed.
two things was you said
loyalty and
loyalty
trust,
and trust.
attraction,
you said attraction
and loyalty.
And attraction.
Loyalty and
Okay,
attraction.
now
Okay, now so now our second question was from 1 to 10, how important is the company you keep to a relationship? From 1 to 10, 10 being very, 1 being least. How important is the company you keep in a relationship? How important it is to your relationship, whatever your relationship is, with individual, family. lover, whatever. How important is that?
Personally, I think it's half and half.
What do you mean half and half?
Is
I
that-
asked you from 1 to 10.
is
You
that
gonna come make
50?
your own rules
Yeah, five.
and say
About a 5.
okay, half. You say
About a
5?
About a five.
Okay, you what she
I
said. She
only
said 5.
because-
Why you say 5?
Only because you are your own person.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who I'm with. You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. So if I did it because that's what I wanted to do. There was no persuasion. I just don't believe in I was persuaded or it just happened. I'm not one of those people. You did it because that's what you wanted. So it doesn't matter who you're with, who your friends are, who your family members are. You have your own mind. So if you are a weak-minded person, then okay, maybe you might not need to hang out with nobody. But because everybody has flaws, everybody has
Wait.
their own.
Can I just interject?
Mhm.
She said, if you are a weak-minded person, maybe you don't need to hang with anybody.
See,
What did I say earlier?
But see, I don't think
Well,
that,
I-
that
I-
has anything to do with
It-
the man being a weak-minded
That
person.
does with
because
influence. That
if that's
that-
something that you wanted to do,
You're gonna do it.
you're
it's
you're
still
gonna do it.
influence.
so what you don't
Now,
believe? Wait.
now,
Wait, so y'all don't believe in influence?
no,
it's
no, I didn't
still
say that. We said
influence.
weak-minded person.
Okay, so
Pure pressure is everywhere.
so do you believe if you fall for it, you're weak-minded?
You are.
So your story is if you fall for anything, you're weak-minded.
You're weak-minded
No,
because you know
no.
what you.
Okay, well he
First,
said no.
You know what you stand.
This
for.
first of all, when I just told my wife over there was I swear to God, this show is teaching me. It's on the show. Not I turned it down in here. What this is teaching me is that women are definitely from Mars and men are from Pluto. I swear to God, we think totally different about how we see things.
Right.
Because they came in with a whole nother aspect
Right.
of what they saw. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Compared to what men think. Well, you almost with the women. I don't know
Her
where
response-
you come from.
I'm always-
Even her response, I thought she had a response of a nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't use that word.
Oh, you can't use
I know
nigga.
nigga. Oh, my bad, Pamela.
You can't use nigga. But okay, listen. Okay, so for the audience that's watching, and we're trying to make sure we keep the audience included. For the audience watching, we had 2 additional lady members because we are a panel of men. This show is built around a panel of men. So I'm always getting the inboxes and the emails about you just got a bunch of men. Y'all ain't gonna never get it right because you got a bunch of men. Y'all know what the hell y'all talking about. So we got women, and y'all are absolutely right that emailed me. Women think totally different from what we think because
Well,
I don't know. He's separate from us.
I have to
but
let the audience know. For you guys
Let
should
them
know
know.
me by now that I am not biased
he
at
is
all.
non-biased. I agree with Durran. He is
Yeah.
not. I'm biased as hell. I'm gonna look dead in the camera right now. Marcus is biased. I'm a male advocate. So 99.9% of what I say is gonna be in favor of men because women suck in a lot of. Okay.
No.
But okay, but listen. I'm biased because women really they have to be taught how to think. I don't think they know how to think. I think
He's had bad
I think
experience.
we-
He's had bad
Okay.
experience.
I think we teach them how to think.
Let's stop.
What we got? Oh
go
Lord.
ahead.
First of all,
No.
Eric always
So-
cut me off when I'm talking about.
No.
He would not let me give my perspective of women. He just cuts me down like stop
Absolutely
talking.
not. Absolutely not.
Not okay. Well, what is what I say?
Let's
She
go.
said trust and
Loyalty,
loyalty. She said
attraction, and loyalty.
it's funny you remember all that. That is
I'm,
very
I'm,
good.
I'm, I'm,
You were very good at that.
I'm-
Okay, and I said 1 to 10. You said 5. You said
I'm gonna say about a 5.
wow.
See, I told
She
you.
said
I
5. All the
told
women.
you.
Hey, listen. I'm looking at y'all. Oh, Gloria. Listen. Gloria's supposed to be another one. Shout out to you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, she was supposed to come tonight.
You
Mama,
was
I
raised
love
by
women. I love women. I'm talking about these. I'm talking about these young women. Not y'all older women. Like the ones
First
I
off,
know.
I'm not young.
I love my grandmas and aunties, and y'all a different breed of women, mom.
Nah, don't
It's
try to fix
it's
it
the
now.
young,
Okay, let's go.
it's the young whippersnapper women, mom. I'm talking about that ain't just.
I'm not in that modern world. Sorry.
Well, they're not in there. I love my older women. I'm raised by women. You're right, man. I'm putting all my business out there. Stop telling all my business all the time. Okay, I'm raised by women. You're right. I'm raised by number of women, so I'm an advocate for women, believe it or not. But the way women think now is totally disconnected. I don't know where they don't have a daddy figure. I don't know what's going on, but the thought pattern is off. So They said all the women in here said 5. She raised it up a point and said 6. She believes the importance of the company you keep. She said 5. She said 5. The company you keep. Eric raised it to 11 after I explained. I said very highly. My co-host said highly before he even knew. His first response was highly. How important is the company you keep?
He was watching.
All the watchers, all the viewers that's on here, and share this. How important is the company you keep in your relationship? How important is it? From 1 to 10, 1 being least, 10 being very.
So I have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
Do you feel that it's okay for me to hang out
We already asked that. That's a good question.
Hold on.
Go ahead and address it.
week to week to week with my homies and they all players?
They single.
They single.
Let's ask the
players.
ladies that just came in.
Yeah.
If you're married and your husband's married, do you feel it's okay for your husband to hang with single men?
Every weekend we at Tootsie's.
How do you feel about him
and
hanging with
everything.
single men? Why you think it's so hard?
Excuse me. I
Uh-oh.
don't.
Yes. No,
I guess I'm thinking so hard because it goes back to how strong my husband is. Because just because they may feel
Okay, that's good.
however they feel, my husband, how he looks at
Don't
me is
individualize it. Make it on a bride. If you was in front of a
Right.
group of married people, would you tell the group that you feel it's okay for married people to have single friends, or do you feel it's best if they don't and have more married
or
friends?
not just say friend, just say hang out.
Hang
together
out with.
Hang out.
Do you think a married individual should hang out with a single individual?
constantly.
Constantly.
I don't.
Oh, you
really
changing your
feel
tone over
that
there.
It matters.
I need you on the mic though when you said, huh?
I don't feel that it matters.
You don't feel it matters?
I
Okay.
don't.
What you feel? I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for, I get more mics. Go ahead.
I just think that again, it depends on how strong your relationship.
We all
is.
say that, yes, but predominantly
And-
overall, do you feel
don't-
married?
I don't think it matters.
Hold on, wait. There's an oxymoron already.
Straighten that, please,
Because you
dog.
just said a few seconds ago.
Have now.
Wait,
No,
before you say it, let's get to our viewers. I want you to deal. Let's get to our viewers because we want to make sure we get them included. Of course, Lady Ellis, because she was a beautiful wife. This is my mother, and she was just the perfect wife. She says, no hang with couples or your spouse. She said, no, hang with couples or your spouse. Gloria said, absolutely not. So that's a woman that totally disagreed with most of the women on this platform.
2 different women.
3 different women, because my wife was with this woman and said, yeah, she feels okay. We're gonna talk about that when we get home. Then we're gonna have some issues because I don't understand why she feeling it's okay. But Gloria said absolutely not. I agree with you, Gloria. I understand why you say absolutely not. I don't know why these ladies don't understand, but we're gonna talk about it. What's our show called? Let's talk about it.
Grown folks
So
conversation.
I want her to elaborate because there's a
Go
bit
ahead,
of an
Durran.
oxymoron that you just,
Deal with it.
you just said 50-50.
Deal with it.
But however, you said no. I don't think that. I don't feel that. Single people should always hang around. I mean, married guys should always hang around their single friends. Can you expound on that, please, on why there's such a disparity?
I mean, I think it's more of like a personal because my dad has had multiple friends and
Oh, that's your daughter.
yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, okay. I know that.
And I mean,
Yeah.
all his friends haven't been in a relationship when he was in a relationship, but it didn't keep him doing negative things. You understand? Sometimes he can be the positive person to kind of keep them on the track. So that's why I'm saying I don't always think that it's a bad thing, but not constant. Because you can't, I personally don't think you can kick your friends. You should kick your friends to the curb because you're married.
So, okay,
What?
I
So
get it.
Depending
If
on
your friends
the event, maybe what's going on.
or even the behavior. See, people pick off of. You want to say something? People pick up off of behaviors. If I hang around Eric all the time, there are different tendencies that I'm going to pick up that he does. There may be something that he says or whatever. I'm like, man, or saying, man, you jive or whatever. It's natural for us to pick up on habits that from our surroundings. That comes with being around, each other enough,
Right.
it's going to influence you one way or the other.
Quick pause for the cause. Read that statement
Let's
right there, Durran.
Do alcoholics?
No, read that one.
Oh.
It said, I'll read it.
Oh,
They have single friends, and what this lady Ellis said, they have single friends, and when I got invited somewhere, me and my husband was invited. Yes, damn it, he's coming too. Okay. The other comment, Gloria said, do alcoholics hang out in bars? I don't know what that means, but okay.
they.
No.
Not necessarily.
We're addressing our people right now.
Yeah.
So
what's she saying? What do you think she's
Ellis,
saying?
I agree with that 100+. If I invite you, and I know y'all booed up, hey man, you and your husband, you and your dude, you and your wife, man, you and your girl, y'all come through, or whatever have you. If that's going to be on a constant basis, all the time, I'll invite and acknowledge back to what he said. I'll acknowledge that, hey, you have a spouse, you and your spouse, you and your companion, y'all come on through. Eric said earlier, talking about,
yeah, tell what Eric said.
Tell me what I said.
tell me that I can't say the N word, but tell me that was
nigga.
Come on, what did I say?
We disagree tonight.
I believe you said something along the lines that a single person always inviting his married or their married, their friend who happens to be married isn't respecting the relationship.
Well, if I'm calling you out, we go out every Friday night. You're married, or I'm either way. You're home, and I did say Saturday night. I want to go out. I call you at 10:30, 11 o'clock. You're on the couch having a drink with your wife.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
Well,
That's already.
That's already.
No. I'm just saying because we're in South Florida.
Walk us through it, Eric. Yeah, walk us through it. Walk
it like you're talking.
Okay. So I call, hey D, what's going on, man? I'm getting ready to go to Big Daddy's. Can you get out tonight? You look at your wife and say, give me 15 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, you call back in 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Now, if you don't have enough respect for your wife to say, no, I'm home, I'm not going, I can't go out with you. Or I'm not going with you tonight, or it's 11 o'clock, man. I'm out of respect I'm gonna have for my home. Man, you know not to call me this time of night. Friends or not, you have to put me in respect friend zone as to where I'm gonna have enough respect for your home not to call and invite you to go out. Because at 10:30 at night, if I'm going out as a single and I'm going to a club, then we just hanging out. There's ladies there, and you're gonna leave your home. And if I have any respect for your home, I'm not gonna call you that time. I'm not gonna call you, period.
I get it. I would agree with that. I would agree.
But that's up to you because you set the standards with your friends for them to know what you're not gonna do.
Huh?
Okay, let's get to
if they knew you weren't gonna accept the invitation,
they wouldn't ask
they
anyway.
wouldn't ask you from the beginning.
Right. But again, that comes from already goes back to communication. And
okay, let's jump real quick. Y'all go right back to it, but let's jump to the comments. Lady Ellis say, let me put it up. Lady Ellis say, I'll say this: if you're married, hanging with singles shouldn't be a routine.
Right.
Okay, everybody agree with you? Everybody agree?
100+.
Everybody here agree, Lady
Every
Ellis?
now and then, yeah.
Okay, Gloria said bingo. She agreed with, I think Gloria was agreeing with Lady Ellis. Okay, so hanging out with singles, everybody on this panel agrees shouldn't be a routine if you're married.
No, I agree.
Correct.
I know you agree because you changed your tone with me. So you want to give me that prop right now. You roll your eyes at me. You want to give me?
Again, go.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna give you that because
you don't give me that. Okay.
You know why, but we're past that.
Okay. So you still believe it's a 5. That the effects it have on your relationship is only from a 5. From the 10 to 1 is a 5. You still believe that? Yes? Okay. That's fine. You still believe that? Yes. She said, Canberra, she said yes.
Yes, I do.
You still believe?
I do.
So, to be absolute on what they're saying, you're saying if you're married, are you saying it's okay to hang out with single friends?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe it's okay to consistently hang out with single friends?
No.
No.
Yes.
You believe it's okay to consistently hang out with single friends?
I do. I do. Just because of the experiences that I've had.
No. Okay.
Yep.
So let's
And I'm gonna
Are we talking about your experience? Or are you talking about I had to do this with them?
or just overall
abroad.
because
You believe abroad that married people should have single friends they hanging out with?
On the
yes,
regular.
I,
On the
I-
regular.
I believe both because I have met some of the most toxic married couples that influence other married couples to do things that singles would not encourage them to do.
You know what? I like that. Listen,
So-
I
Okay,
don't
so-
agree
so-
with you, but I like that answer because this what this. Let me. Can I take a pause for a
Go
call?
ahead.
Okay, this is what this show is all about. And we said this right when we first decided to have grown adult conversation. Let's talk about it. We said we wanted the conversation to be abroad, not biased, and it makes us come together and think and see things a different way and in a different aspect. So I don't absolutely agree with her, but I like that answer because I can understand what she's saying, whether I agree or not. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I understand what she's saying, that there is some what she's saying is there's some married couples that's
absolutely.
more toxic than them single.
Yeah.
So why? Okay, let's get to the comments real
She
quick.
said a word that I said earlier that's so key.
Which
She
was?
said influence.
Influence.
That means one couple is stronger than the other couple is going to influence you to do one way, go one way or the other. The stronger couple is always going to win.
Wow, this about to get good. This about to get good. Okay, our comment says this about to get real good because I see some good comments. Oh, okay. Gloria said, I'm gonna put it up. She said that means they are toxic together.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Lady Ella said, but you also got to go with what works for your marriage. Of course,
Right.
we know that. Definitely. And she said exactly. I guess she was agreeing with what you were saying. Okay, so back to what you were saying.
Influence. If you have a couple that's influenced in doing and being in a toxic I'm about to make a word. Toxic
Relationship.
toxicity.
I've been making words all night.
Let's go with relationship.
I was
Say
making
big
words
word.
all night. I said, say big words.
Say big
Everything
word.
I couldn't say, he said, say big word.
Big
I said,
word.
big word. Like all night I've been making words. Okay, so listen. I still stand strong on my belief that if you're married in a relationship, your companions should be related to what you are.
Right.
I'm a strong believer at what you associate with is what you
Eventually.
will adapt to and
I agree.
become.
I agree
So
with that.
that's why it ain't just about relationships or marriage. It's about, I believe, what you associate yourself around is what you almost have no choice of becoming. It's rare.
Yeah, but if you're not that already.
Well, also listen.
Go ahead.
You have so many different forums that doesn't even have to do with church. Where, for instance, in church you have the singles ministry. The singles ministry don't do the same things that the marriage ministry does.
Why is that, Durran?
Because there's a different structure. There's a different way of life, a different way to carry yourself. Even to take it out of church, you got platforms dealing with relationships and or seminars, retreats, marriage retreats.
Talk, Durran.
When you have marriage retreats, those retreats are set up to reinforce companionship. Companionship means two.
Talk, Durran.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It means two. Single, we already know what that is. So there's a different way that you have to move when you're in a relationship, a marriage. It's companionship. You walk together. You speak the same language. You know what? If I'm in the store and I know my boo, you know what? I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to call him on the phone because I already know what he or she likes, and I can bring this home because I can speak for them. That's when you with somebody so long, companionship. Marcus, we boys. You know what? Hey, you know what? I already know I already know what he want. You know, he coming, but this is gonna order this food right now because we've been around each other for so long. You know my habits. You know what
that's good. That's
I'm
good.
used to.
Know his habits. That's good.
It's the same thing in relationships, whether you married or you're in a committed relationship. Period. It's learning. It's doing the things that where you're walking together. There's no isolation. I can't go out and if we together, and I see this young tenderoni right here, whatever have you. I can't.
Wait
Oh man,
a minute.
I'm just giving
Wait a
example.
goddamn minute. Wait a minute. You
Oh,
better stop me, Eric. In a minute. Eric, you know you my comppiece on the you my comppiece on the right side of me. Breathe. You keep me together. Yeah, I ain't like that boy. I ain't like that boy, y'all. No, I understand. I got you.
That was Lady Ellis. That was an example.
Right.
But however,
I totally understand what he's saying.
I can't move and I can't flirt with her the way it's a different way you move. It's a different companionship. It's a different way we gotta approach different stuff.
So let's ask the ladies, since they believe what they believe. If you were married, do you think or are you okay with your husband hanging with single guys? Get the mic, please, ma'am.
On the regular.
On the regular.
Not just one to
Give me
one
your
off.
answer and then
On the
I'm
regular.
no. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing yet. Same question, ma'am.
On the regular.
On the regular, are you okay with your husband hanging with single guys?
I'm your husband. Me hanging out with the fellas on the regular.
On the regular. With single guys. You know they're single. You know none of them ain't married.
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
You don't have a problem with it. And you said what? Hold on. You said, give her back your mic. And you said what?
No.
Now, how in the hell, from you coming from a 5, the level of, I'm giving you an opportunity to answer because you got ladies looking. How are you okay? How are you okay saying, well, how are you saying a 5 degree, but you're saying no, you're not okay with your husband hanging with single guys? Explain that.
Not all the time. Again, still, you can't, everybody has a past, meaning a friend that you've grown up with. You can't kick a person to the curb because
we ain't being specific, lady.
Shut up. We can't.
Hey, we don't use that out here. We don't
Well,
use
be
that.
quiet.
No, we don't use that.
Oh,
either.
listen, we don't use that because I done lost the whole show.
Listen.
Cast members up. Shut up.
Listen. I'm sorry. Listen. So no, all I'm saying is because you grow up with people, you can't kick people to the curb and not be friends. Now, on a everyday basis, every weekend basis, I don't agree with it only because it should be a line at some point. Just my personal opinion. So if I was dating somebody and he has a friend and they're going to go out, I don't mind him going out, but there's rules and regulations to you going out. Okay, he might be able to hang out at 4:00 in the morning. You better not out the door at 4:00 in the morning. So I can compromise. Like I can work with you on some things, but not all the time. Not all the time.
Okay, I got a question. So what if with that same scenario, you notice that there's a change in my behavior, and I'm picking up different habits, and I'm not doing things. I'm doing more or less other things that you're accustomed to me doing. What happens now?
I'm gonna let you know.
What do you and then? That's a 2-part question. So what do you do? But what you and then more importantly attribute that to?
Your acceptance.
Right. I'm gonna let you know where you're changing. What I see is changing to give you the opportunity to fix it. So how then you have to decide if you're going to continue to hang out with this person. If I'm telling you,
but
these are the changes,
you don't allow something that you're not gonna. Then you want to put a stop to it.
That's what I was just going to say.
What you're going to get now, You didn't have a problem with it 6 months ago.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna say
but
that.
So why
you
you have a
weren't-
problem with it now?
Because again, I'm trusting the fact that you being my other half, whatever, you're able to handle yourself. I'm gonna trust that. Respect the relationship,
Respect.
whatever, instead of me just trying to call shots and say,
But I'm now displaying behaviors that you're not in agreement with. What do you attribute that to? That change of behavior
yeah, I mean,
to the very
again,
thing,
I-
to what you allow.
It's influence.
Right.
It's
That
influence.
goes back to what I just said. It's influence
It is influence.
because you allowed it. That's my whole point. You hang around somebody so long, you're going to start picking up tendencies.
And this is what I was gonna say, Durran. You knew like this was a possibility that could occur. So you knew eventually hanging around enough of the single person and that can be influential.
affects your
And
relationship
now
now.
that is affecting you want to deal with it now. When in the beginning you should have not been a 5. You should have been around a 9. But you was around a 5.
That's just my personal.
Taking a chance.
That's just my
But-
personal.
Talking Mike.
But you give
At that
people the
time, I thought I was with
opportunity.
a strong-minded man. Now that's you displaying that you're a weak man.
So
So you're using that as an excuse to do what you wanted to do in the first place.
But that doesn't make you weak or strong.
I just personally think it's
Whoa,
just an
he said-
opportunity.
Eric said that doesn't make you
Again.
weak or strong. I want to know.
that
what
doesn't
he's saying
make you
about that.
doesn't make you a weak man because you decide to do something that you shouldn't be doing. That doesn't change
That's big.
the
You
aspect
just
of
wanted
your
to do it from
thinking.
the get-go, and you making it.
Well,
excuse of your
let me
people.
put it
there
in
you
this
go.
context. Here. We strong. Every superhero, like I tell you, listen,
Has a weakness.
got a weakness.
Preach the red. You talking about Superman?
But it shouldn't be women.
You got
So,
kryptonite.
whatever. What?
Even Superman had kryptonite.
That's
Listen.
another show.
Hello.
That's
What?
another show, but
Yeah.
what
But
do you know
every-
that-
every-
Listen,
However, for that,
whoa, stop, because we got a bad
Man.
woman on here that made a statement. She must don't know whose show she on. Oh, we got to put a pause to this real quick. Wait a
man,
minute. Men are weak. Gloria, you about to make me. I said I couldn't
Oh, I
cuss.
agree. That's why we had a baby.
what?
Yeah. When y'all get
Whoa.
sick, y'all act like.
That's
okay.
another show too.
You
That's
mean
another,
When y'all get
We-
sick, I'm
that's
sorry.
another show.
When y'all get
putting
sick,
everything on another show.
Another show. That-
Whoa, wait a minute, Gloria. You about to make me kick you off the show and you ain't even on the show.
no, when y'all
Listen,
get sick, y'all act like.
we ain't talking about
weird
sick.
ain't talking
She
about
said
sick. We ain't
men
talking about
are
sick.
weak.
You
That's
are.
another show, but what I don't even want to combat you right now, lady. Don't make me combat you right now. But what I want to say is, I don't even know what I want to say.
Yeah,
You just took me completely off my whole
because you're
game.
weak.
No, but that doesn't make you.
I like what
that
Eric
doesn't
said.
make
I
you
wanted him
weak
to
or strong.
elaborate, explain.
I
that.
mean, just because you
'Cause women ain't gonna agree with you right
decide
now.
to do something that out of the specific what you want, what you should be doing, that doesn't make you a weak person.
Whoa, stop right there, Eric. Did you hear that?
Oh Lord, he is too young for you. Stop it.
What the hell? Oh, yeah, this show is over. The show is over.
Delete it.
The hell you laughing
At
at?
the
No,
altar,
no,
your
no,
own
Mike,
way.
Did you, Marcus? You just deleted the comment.
We just, yo, I'm looking for the delete button right now.
Repost it.
Y'all didn't see the end part. See, let me put the whole comment up there.
We
so y'all
ain't
can
getting
see.
no younger. We might
She
as well
said
do it.
joking. You see that? Joking. Mom, you about to make the whole show
She
end
ain't
right
joking.
now.
She put the M in capital.
We don't need disrespect on this show right now. We said we on a serious. Come on, daughter-in-law. See? Okay, so Gloria said, serious note, everyone has a weakness. There you go. What you
That
said.
is true.
Everyone does have a weakness.
So
So,
now-
what I was saying earlier, which doesn't make I'm saying all men are weak. No, because just women fall victim to it too. However, there have been times in our life we can be strong. As I was saying, a superhero is strong, has special powers. But at that moment, anytime you put, how many times you watch Superman and they put kryptonite around him?
Right. All the time.
No, they don't do it all the time.
What?
Different times.
He's like, no.
How many times? Well, let me clarify.
Please do. 'Cause you
How
got
many
Right now on
times?
social,
How
we ain't
many?
together. We supposed to be together.
How many?
They laughing at us right
Well,
now.
you
They
know-
saying them niggas
well-
ain't had their stuff together.
They-
They
they-
supposed to play.
listen,
Eric, you supposed to jump in there, senior citizen.
Come on.
Sometimes you
They-
must jump in
they-
there somewhere and
That's
say,
your point, man.
make us
First of all,
look
how many
good,
times you
brother.
gonna let him call
Y'all
you
all
They
senior
over
they
citizen?
outnumbering us somewhere.
Senior citizen.
Go ahead.
You need to throw that rain bottle at him.
My point is, when you watch Superman the movie, they'll show Kryptonite maybe 1 or 2 times in that whole 2-hour movie.
He's getting too strong.
For the rest of the movie, they're showing his strengths and his how progress he is.
True.
It's at those moments, which are rare for strong people, that they still fall victim to their weakness. Whatever their weakness is, you fell to it, you succumb to it, be it booty, cigarettes, drug, alcoholism, whatever it is. You fell victim at that moment. That moment you were weak. It doesn't mean that you're a weak person. I was just weak at that time. Now, it doesn't make the issue that where we feel weak at right either.
No, we ain't saying that. But it don't make you a weak man.
I said that.
Right, I'm agree with you.
We're not
So,
weak.
Okay, Gloria said that's why I said that's when it comes to friends, they will know another person's weakness.
And sometimes your weakness is your friend.
Excuse me?
Sometimes your weakness is your friend.
Explain that, sir. That's a senior citizen moment you just had just now. I want to know.
Explain
I thought he was going to say sometimes there's strength and weakness.
I thought he was going to say that
No,
too.
but-
But,
but-
Because
Explain
what I
that.
mean is, like I was explaining before, where you may have a friend that you just can't say no to.
okay, stop. What you mean? What kind of
Well,
friend you talking
right.
about? Break that all the way down.
Well, I call you again.
You a guy?
A guy. or
Is this a
young
good
lady,
friend or a
whoever.
bad friend?
I mean, it's a friend.
No.
Because
No. In order for us to understand the context of what you're saying,
That's right. That's
we
right.
we can't play devil's advocate.
Thank you.
You got to know it's either
okay.
either good or bad. What friend?
This is
Wait,
good.
wait,
Nah.
Yes,
Well,
I
if-
like this.
Nah.
If there's a friend of yours, you may see bad in that friend.
No.
but I don't.
What is the intent of the friend?
To get you to come out to do whatever.
See,
So
no,
what I'm saying is, you
I'm with
may,
you when you're right.
You may see the devil in that friend, but if Marcus and I are so close, I can't see what Marcus is.
No. It doesn't matter. No, what I'm saying is that what is the intent of this friend? Just like you said earlier, the friend that's calling to know that you are booed up, you got an old lady or a brother at home. Why are they calling you all the time? Hey, come on through. That's what bad intent. So you got to clarify that, brother.
But that is the respect that he knows that that is your weakness.
I got that.
That phone
No,
call.
what's your weakness?
no,
What's your
that-
weakness?
Your weakness and your temptation. That phone call, because he knows if he make that phone call, you're gonna do whatever you can do to try and get out of the house to go, because you know the intent of what he's going to do, and you want to be a part of that.
Okay, Gloria said.
So that friend is your weakness, because you can't turn that friend down and be strong enough to say, no, I'm not going.
Good. Gloria said she needs to be on the show next week. She's supposed to come this week, but she I don't know what happened. She said that's why I hang out with old friends was not always the best idea. Okay. What else? Okay. She also said, put it up.
Every friend doesn't mean
Every friend does not mean harm, but that does not mean they are in a good place. Okay, let's continue. She said he knows you're gonna
Hold
do
on,
whatever.
I like that.
What? Which one?
No, I like that.
Which one?
Every friend does not mean harm, but it doesn't mean that they're in a good place. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
You could be that good, you're good, but you're going through some issues in your home. And the outlet where you at, okay, you having this weak moment. I'm hanging out in the bars or whatever have you. You're good overall, but you're dealing with a situation that nobody knows about, or you don't necessarily have an outlet in regards to somebody to tag along with you. You could be a good person, good married, good moral.
Overtime. We in overtime. We in overtime right now because the conversation is so deep, so real. We got to do overtime. 10 o'clock is our time. Stick with us. Keep sharing. Keep talking. Go ahead, Durran. Go ahead,
I'm
Durran.
just saying. I like that comment. Because you just They just could be in a bad place at that time. When you're in a bad place, that means you're not even thinking rationally.
Who's in a bad place?
Who that based off the comment, the friend. You can be a good friend,
In a bad
solid
place, in a bad place.
in a bad place
At that moment.
At that moment, making bad decisions
Let
or
me give you an
whatever.
example. Can I give you an example?
Sure.
Perfect example. Perfect example. If me and my wife good, and she got a friend that's going through something, and she got a lot of her whole friends be going through. Okay, but, okay, I'm sorry. But if her friend going through something, right? And then they call her, yeah, girl, my man, ooh, he's just getting on my nerve. Yeah, I just need a minute. And they call her to go out. Oh, I'm finna. I ain't getting off the topic, but we're gonna deal with this right here. This is talking about what you just said, what she just said, and what you just said. They call her, they mean well, they're good friends. We home. Yeah, girl, he just did me wrong. He did this. I need to go out, have a drink, have a hookah night, a girls' night. Let's go. What's in? Get on the mic, because I'm gonna need your comments. Get on the mic. Oh,
You lost your train of thought.
I didn't, but I really did. But what's the next step? She home. Regular girlfriends, they know her situation. They know she married. But whatever they going through, they just need a minute. They need woosah. They call her and
Well,
they want
I
her to
feel
go
that.
out.
Well, what time?
I
is
And-
feel
okay. Let's walk down the line.
it? What time is it?
9 o'clock.
okay. That's all right.
They said, girl, man, this guy, he just did whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they venting and this girl, I'm going to the bar. I just need to take a minute. Can you come or whatever?
But
I want to hear your intake. No buts. I want to hear your intake. And then I'm going to go down the line. Could we talk about married women with single friends? So I'm going to get
if
scenarios.
she's going
So
through something with her boyfriend, she's not single.
say that again because I'm lost.
If she's going,
Who is
through,
she?
If she the one that made the phone call?
She had a boyfriend. She ain't married. We know they ain't the same.
Okay.
Okay, so
still a relationship, though.
it ain't.
Still a relationship.
Oh, we finna make a topic for next week then.
It's still a
'cause-
relationship. It's still.
Whoa,
it's-
whoa,
it's-
whoa,
it's-
wait a
it's still
minute.
commitment.
Wait a minute.
Well, see,
Wait
it's still
a minute.
commitment.
Wait a minute. Is a relationship the same as a marriage?
You when you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be. You're dating for preparation for marriage.
Okay. Oh, that's good, Durran. Okay.
So that's what you should be doing. So the habits that you establish while you're dating is
Talk,
going to carry
Durran.
out into your marriage.
Okay.
Right.
What you
Correct.
say, Eric?
I agree.
Don't get up now, Erica. Don't get up now. The people watching you. They want to know what
She
you walking
getting
away
me
on.
some ice.
Eric,
I know you got a good one. I know you got a good one.
but-
I'm waiting on
but-
it. Because you're going to give it to me every
so this
time. It don't
question-
even matter. What you say?
About your situation?
That situation I just gave your word to.
Why do they have to go out? Why
'Cause
can't they
she-
just talk?
Because I don't know. I mean, I gave you a
Right,
scenario.
so that's where the cutoff would be. No,
Woo,
no,
wait a
we're,
minute.
we're not gonna
Woo.
go out. We can talk about this.
I like that.
Going out is not gonna change your situation.
Ladies, get on. I need y'all on the mic. Who would disagree with her? I need to know. Ladies, listen. Oh, I don't know. I want to ask you, Eric.
I agree.
You agree with her?
Why do you have to go to?
Yeah, why we gotta
why do
go
you have to go
I'm
to
dying to
club?
know. I'm dying to know this one over here.
Don't go there because I've had
No,
females who
I
needed
asked you
to
what you had.
talk,
I just want to
and
know.
they come to the house, and I let you know. Yeah, don't go there.
No,
I let you know.
I don't want to talk about us. I want to talk about what you think overall. What she just said. I want your input.
I would say, do you want to talk on the phone or do you want to come over here?
Okay. I want to know what you is that
Right. That's
Yeah,
because why
that's
we
what
have
she
to
was
go
saying.
out?
and you agree?
Agree.
I can't wait to Eric get back. 'Cause I want to know it. I can't wait to Durran get back. 'Cause I want to know.
But see, that's
So we talking about single friends. Well, not single. Well, she ain't single.
she's not
She ain't
single
re-
though.
but she ain't married. So really, the reason I said that, and for the guests, if you ain't married, people still consider you single. They're like, you ain't obligated to nothing or nobody. If you ain't married, there's really no. You are preparing, like Durran said. You're preparing, but there's no real, absolute, concrete obligation unless you married. You obligated. Ain't no. Well, I can make a decision. No, you obligated.
Can I piggyback off of what you're
Yes,
saying?
I would love. I would
Um,
love that.
With your friends, regardless if they're single or married, you train your friends how to teach how to treat you.
Say that again.
You train your friends
not
how to treat you.
Stop. What'd you say?
Not. I agree with that. But I'm not gonna go as far as say train.
Because
But
I
you-
mean that's where boundaries will come
Right,
in,
right,
regardless
but-
if you're
but-
I
single
like that.
or married.
I like that.
But that's
You hear
another
what I
word.
said?
Don't call me after 9 o'clock if I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I
but-
don't have to have a husband for that.
But not necessarily
Wow, that's
train.
good.
That's what. That's a respect.
Right. So
So
that's
what
I
you're saying,
mean,
well,
that's why I said.
so what
I
you're saying,
didn't
Eric,
think that
you
it
saying
mattered
the
about having
friend,
single friends or not.
you saying if the friend acts something like that, and I hope the audience hear me, I need y'all to comment and let me know what y'all think. If the friend called the married lady and said that, you're saying that's not respectful?
No, not in a certain time of night. If she's asking for comfort,
Uh-huh.
I need to confide in you.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a minute?
Uh-huh.
That minute doesn't have to mean it has to go to a club.
Or anywhere.
I mean, it could go somewhere, but it doesn't.
No,
It could
we
be in
said,
your. It could be. Can I come over? If I'm going through something, it shouldn't matter where I'm having a conversation. Why does the conversation have to be taking place? Put on some clothes.
no, it
we
don't.
go
But
and
that's
sit
what they
to the bar.
recommended. It don't. It gotta matter. But they recommended it. They said, can you meet me such and such? It's just a scenario.
Okay,
What you
no,
saying about that?
No.
No. Eric, the friend, the friend calls the wife and says, girl, he getting on my nerve. This just happened. I'm furious. Come meet me. Can you come out? Meet me here. It's 9 o'clock. To the wife. The friend says to the wife, and this is her boyfriend. And she said it to the wife. Tell me your scenario or your view of that. What happens? Is the friend
You understand what he's
disrespectful?
saying?
Is it okay? Is the friend disrespectful? Is it okay? You feel like she should go, the wife should go, shouldn't? What's your intake on that?
I don't think she should go.
You don't think she should go?
No.
If it's
You
not
know
a
why? Why?
Again, because I don't think you have to go out and about to handle things. And I might be getting ready for my day tomorrow, so I'm not gonna stop in the midst of what I'm doing. Like, you can come over, we can sit in the living room and talk, but I don't think it has to be, well, we have to go out to have a discussion or for me to help you get through whatever you're going through.
That's good. Okay. What do you think?
because
People
I
want to
do.
know.
I told you the same thing I went through. I told her come over to the house.
I
and
asked you
she
what you
did.
went through. I'm talking about abroad.
Yes.
If it
to
happens
come-
to married couple,
No, to come over, or we'll talk on the phone. Yeah, I can pull away. I'll talk to you on the phone, or
because
okay,
that
Okay.
could
I'll
be
talk to you
that
tomorrow.
could be just the excuse to get you out of the house,
they
Yeah,
get who
'cause
at the
misery
house?
likes company.
to get him or her out of the house.
Okay. Durran,
I don't know what the context of the conversation was,
the
but
the,
I
the
was-
lady
You're-
going through with her boyfriend.
No.
She calls the married couple. I mean,
I
married.
wanted to
Well,
piggyback
no,
off
it's-
what she said. That
Okay.
a lot of times it doesn't even take going out. It's to have a conversation right then and there. Or if we go out, let's go to the park where there's no distractions. A lot of times when we go out in the public, we're distracted by other things. So we can't even process things in our minds like they should be, or even receive impartation from whoever you're going out with. That's really giving you the solid advice and direction that you need. So going out, it doesn't have to be. It should. If you do go out, it doesn't need it. I would advise let's go to a place where there are no distractions. You can hear and you can express yourself, and I can talk to you. You can talk to me and everything without any other influences.
Okay. Let's get to the comments real quick. I
I agree with that.
I agree
But-
with that.
But 9,
and
10 o'clock at night, you're not going to the park.
okay, Gloria said
You know
that's
what
a
I mean?
whole different. I'm gonna read all of them. That's a whole different situation. What we're talking about is when your friend is in a bad place. They know your weakness, but you're married. It's evident being with them is not the best possible decision for your situation because they're all jacked up in that situation. Okay. Make sure I get everything right. Okay, she said that. Come on, girl, over here. Let me fix you a good drink. I don't know why my mom saying that. I don't know what she was talking about. I think she's talking to Gloria. She said, damn it.
She
I'm
said,
not
"Let's get
reading
married."
that. I'm definitely not reading that. Damn it, Durran, let's get married.
Maybe you got an
Ah,
all white
so
dress.
funny. Gloria said dating with a purpose. My mom said I said that. Gloria said 100. Okay. Gloria said, "They are still friends. They are still friends. You
can't
expect them not to call." Okay, okay, I understand. Gloria, in response to that, you can't expect them not to call, but you can expect them to have respect for the person's relationship. I hope you're listening. I know you are, because I see you on still on. You can't expect them to have respect for the relationship and say, this person is married who I'm calling, so I can't call them with the BS all times of night. I can call them tomorrow. They're married, so I got to respect their relationship. Am I wrong? Who feels I'm wrong on this panel?
No, you're right. But it doesn't necessarily have to be you're calling for to be a confidant. We were talking about calling to go out. So we went from one to the other.
Well, I just use a scenario of example of what a woman would mainly call for. A woman that's a friend. She'll say, "Girl, I'm going through," and it's just a scenario. Come.
Let me throw this in there,
Okay.
because I know we kind of deviated, but
yeah, we did. But I'm just using different scenarios. You know.
I got you, but it goes back to what we said in the relationships, which I said before. Relationships is just not couples. It's even best friends, cousins, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Therefore, it starts with communication. I have to trust you in order for me to confide in you, let you know what I'm going through, because I'm communicating it, but I trust you that you're gonna not put my business in the street. That's what I confide. That's the same thing that goes back to communication. When we talk about the whole, what are the top things in the relationship?
Okay.
Communication. Well, theirs was different. Mine was communication and loyalty. Okay. There's a sense of loyalty as well. If I'm calling you all the time, hey man, I'm in a bad place. I need your help. I need your feedback. I trust you. There's a sense of loyalty for me to know that, hey, whatever I tell you, I know you're not going to tell Eric.
Okay.
That's a part of any relationship is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Communication.
Okay.
And trust. It ain't just with married couples or booed up couples.
It's period.
It's period.
Relationship period.
Right. So if I confide in you about something, guess what? I trust you.
Okay. I agree. Okay, I know y'all gonna ride out when I say this. Everybody gonna have their own. If I'm married, I'm married. But if I'm married, just giving for the viewers, my wife should not have a lot of
single friends.
My wife should not have.
Let me finish it.
Finish it for me.
Single friends.
Period. He said it. I co-sign it and stamp it. She should not have a lot of singles friends because
we need to have part two because you got single male friends.
They ain't my friends. They're my associates.
No, you got single male friends that come over. Don't do that.
But they don't convince me. I convince them. I'm the leader in that pack. I tell them to follow me as I follow Christ.
Marcus. How about rephrasing this to try and
rephrase it for me, senior citizen.
What he's saying?
Because you can't stop being friends with someone just because you get married. You still have some sort of communication.
I agree. Okay.
So
piggyback
say
on that.
You shouldn't club or go out with single friends.
That's it.
Maybe that's what you're trying to say.
That's what.
Because you can't stop being friends.
Look at the camera, Eric, when you say that. I agree.
You can't stop being friends or associates just because you get married. You just can't say, "Well, I'm married. I can't."
Of course,
we can't talk anymore.
But you can put things in perspective.
Right.
Correct.
Agree?
There are lines you have to
So
draw.
if I had single friends when I was single, and now that I'm married, you all would agree. I'm gonna go down the line that you cannot continue doing the same thing.
No, we can't go to Tootsie's. Nah, I ain't with you. I got you. I can't go hang out the bar.
When you were single, when you got married, I cannot continue doing what I was doing before I got married.
Correct.
Okay, so we all agree. The whole panel agree on that.
You can't be. You can't be single and married.
Let me read the comments. I need y'all. I need viewers to know. Okay. Hold up, cowboy. you pulling off the wagon now. What? What is you talking about, Gloria? What wagon did I pull off for? Everybody heard what I just said. Please make your comments because the whole panel agree on that. That once I become married, I cannot continue doing what I was doing with my single friends. Everybody said, okay, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, what we are having the disagreement on as a full panel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 people, and you guys, is that we have a different view on the level that you go with that same friend. Agree?
Right.
So that's what. So I want to make sure we not off the wagon. Okay. Everybody agree? Okay, we on the wagon. I got thumbs up. Okay. So your perspective on that is saying what? Once you become married or in a relationship or whatever, how far now does it you go with that single friend? You still remain friends. You already said yes, you got to stay friends. What's the limit?
When it goes too far.
What's too far? Nigga,
Too far.
I'm sorry. I almost said nigga. You made me say nigga.
You already said it
Boy,
already.
that nigga
Wait,
big boy. I'm gonna get on you right now.
It came out already. You might
Yeah,
as
it
well
came
say it.
out. Nigga, what you mean too far?
No N-word.
No N-word. I'm sorry, Auntie Pam.
Yeah,
Okay.
when it goes too far to where it's distracting me from my relationship.
Good answer. High five me, nigga.
All
Okay.
right.
Nick,
What's your answer?
what was the question again?
Man, I'm about to hit my mouth good dog.
I forgot.
How far is to you? We all agree that you can't do the
Well,
same thing you used to
anything-
do. So what's the level?
Anything that brings disloyalty, dishonorable, being dishonorable to your significant other is too far.
Now, high five me. Okay.
I agree with
Oh,
both
I'm
of
dying
them.
to hear this. I'm dying
I
to hear.
agree with
Move
both.
Durran. Move Durran.
I agree with both of them when it's too excessive.
Too excessive.
Yes.
All right.
Get the mic. Get the mic.
Why you gotta yell at her? She can hear
Get the
you.
mic.
Y'all not even
Get
60.
the mic. Eric. Talk in the mic. Nah, talk in the mic. What's your level?
Anything that brings discomfort.
Ooh.
Discomfort.
I hope y'all hearing this, boy. This some real grown
Discomfort.
talk right here.
Discomfort is my thing.
What's yours? Now you've been kind of
Whatever makes them-
I
Whatever
see
makes
it.
whatever makes
You've been
my
on
partner
on the
unhappy.
wagon all night, so we want to make sure you okay. We
Yeah.
want to know what you think.
I'm gonna go with the discomfort because whatever makes them unhappy though.
Who is them?
My significant other. If they're unhappy with it,
this
it's
good.
too
Oh, we're
far.
gonna stop right there. You actually finna bring it back around 100-fold. Okay. Say that again. What you said.
Whatever makes my significant other unhappy.
Stop. Here we go. Keep the mic. Before we go to, I'm gonna go to y'all. Gloria said a real friend will understand that you are married now.
All right.
Okay, Gloria.
Yes.
Also, she said, you got something else, Eric?
Boundaries.
She said, and any true friend would know not to put you in a situation where you have to tell them that they are boundaries. It should be
Yes.
automatic. Girl, you coming on the show
And-
next week.
Yes,
and who said that?
boundaries.
Gloria.
And that goes again with respect.
All right.
Yes.
And that's what I said.
If
just
that
train.
person respect your relationship, then they wouldn't go to that extent.
All right.
True.
But in order for them to respect the relationship,
They gotta-
you got to respect the
Did
relationship.
Did y'all hear that? Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it
Okay.
again, Eric.
In order for that person to respect your relationship, which is your friend,
Yes.
you have to respect
Right.
your relationship. Because if you don't respect your relationship, why do they have to?
That's right. That's
Gloria
why I said
said-
that they can only do what you allow.
Allow them. Gloria said a friend should never put you in a situation where you have to where you have to express boundaries.
All right.
They should automatically know.
But
Y'all
if,
agree?
but
Yeah, I
if,
agree.
but if that marriage person doesn't give themselves boundaries,
Ooh, Gloria, you heard? I hope you're hearing this, Gloria.
then why should
They gonna test the
the,
True.
the friend's gonna have boundaries? If you don't have boundaries, then the friend's not gonna have boundaries.
Right.
Okay. She also said they don't need to respect your relationship. They need to respect you.
Right.
Well,
I
I'm
agree
part,
and disagree with
I'm
that.
part of my relationship.
That's why I was going to say I agree and disagree with that. I don't know how you not respect my relationship but respect me.
Well,
You
to
gotta
bring it-
respect me if you respect my relationship,
Well,
or vice versa.
the
There is
whole-
no in between.
To put that in context,
Gloria, that's me responding to your last statement.
to put that in context with what you just said, everything.
Okay,
I shouldn't put you in a compromising position. That's what that is.
But
the friend, a
Yeah,
friend,
a friend.
a friend.
Yeah.
But again, that compromising position is only a compromising position if that married person allows it or doesn't want to be a part of it. If that,
What you mean? Don't want to be a part of it?
if you call me and you
Uh-huh.
know you're going to the strip club, you know that's not something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're not going to ask me to put me in the position to say yes or no because you know that's something that I don't want to do.
Okay.
But if you know I like to go to a football game,
Uh-huh.
that's something you know I want to do.
Okay.
So if I want to go to the club, then I actually go to the club. I'm not putting you in a position you don't want to be in.
Well, okay, so I got what you're saying, but those are two different dynamics where you're saying going to the club and the football game. We're not going to the football game talking about my issues.
No, we're talking. We're talking about being
The
asked
booty
to,
club.
to go
Right.
out.
So
and
what
do
I'm
something.
saying in the context of where we're going and being mischievous, doing things that brings, that's disrespectful to our relationship. That's what these are all the environments. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about football games.
Well, you talking
we going,
about being.
we
to-
if we
a-
go to
asking
football game.
go
We
somewhere
ain't
that
talking
you
about. No, we ain't talking about no football game.
Asking to be going somewhere to where I don't want to go.
I got you, but we're saying keeping things in context. We're talking about things that bring being dishonorable and to your companion. We're talking about things that you know that companion is not going to approve of.
Well, you
I'm
shouldn't
not-
approve of it.
Of course, I want to approve of it because I need to respect my own.
Okay, but if I know you're not gonna approve, I'm not gonna ask you to do it. This is my point.
Some people will push you to the limit.
No.
Yes, they
Know what?
they
Know what?
No,
will.
I
won't push you to the
I don't believe someone's gonna ask you
They're-
to do something they know that you really
Come
don't
on,
want
bro.
to do.
Hey, come on.
Okay,
Hey,
wait,
to a
wait.
certain extent.
Okay, wait. I think I
Good.
can break the
This
ice a
is
little
good.
bit.
I like
take us back to-
those different views.
All
right
right.
there.
I'm gonna be
That's
100.
good.
I'm gonna take us back when we were all young, when it's late at night and we want just to get that itch. I'm gonna try to be respectful.
Okay.
We know when we go through our call list who we can call and who we cannot call. I think that's what he's saying. You know who gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna come over. Yes, you can come over, or who's gonna give you an excuse. We know.
And then, because I've been there. Hey, I can talk about me. You know what? I know it's been a while. Let me see, just in case. Let me just test the water.
Test the waters. Exactly.
For somebody I know the chances is going to be probably no, but let me just test the water. And there have been times in my past by me testing the water. Guess what?
You know.
It was plentiful, meaning that they compromised their position.
Okay. So listen, my okay.
Because of my
reading context. I'm reading comments and they flowing in, and I'm listening to y'all. If I had to stand on a point right now, I don't ever believe any friend is responsible for anything. I always believe it's 100% you.
Yeah, you're your own action, own man. You're accountable for your own.
Get in the mic.
I agree.
You agree?
Agreed.
Okay, so we all agree. I don't believe I don't ever want to put anything, whether it be disrespect from the friend, whether it be the friend not respecting, whatever it may be. It's never the friend. It's always you.
That's why the friend
You
called,
agree?
because you're okay
Yes.
with it. That's what I'm saying.
So you saying a friend won't do it if you're not okay with it.
Exactly.
That's your viewpoint.
I'm not gonna call and ask you to go with me to
Whoa.
put you in an
Stop right
uncomfortable
there, 'cause you saying a
situation
lot.
if I know that you're not.
You saying a lot
Don't
now.
be
Okay,
respectful.
okay. So you stand on that?
Don't
Yeah.
we set our own boundaries to what we allow our friends to even
Mhm.
approach us with?
What he's saying.
So as like
that's-
my friends already know certain things. Don't call Erica. She's not the person to call for that.
That's
But-
good.
But if you give them the leeway,
They gonna
they're
call
gonna
for
do
that.
it.
Mhm.
So
They only calling if they know you're gonna approve it.
woo, this is good. So we got to go, y'all. We got to go. We got 2 minutes. And I'm getting off the line. Y'all got to come back next week because we're gonna have another topic. I know it's getting good. I know y'all want to keep coming. Can't do it. Listen. So who would all agree on the panel right now that if the call come through, it's not the friend, it's you.
What do you mean?
Eric, you know what the hell I mean. I just said it.
It's you.
You just said if the
You're
if
the
the friend
problem.
comfortable to call you and ask you that,
They shouldn't even
they
be
feel
comfortable
comfortable.
enough to call.
Oh yeah.
so
Absolutely.
if the call come through about going out, doing this, doing that, A, B, C, X, Y, Z, who is the absolute issue? Is it you or the friend?
you
Why?
You gotta take
Next week.
accountability.
because you allow it because that's
You
what
gotta
We'll
take
talk about-
accountability. You.
We'll talk about next week.
because that's something that you want to do that you're gonna allow it. She
Mhm.
knows that you're
So you
allowed to
believe
go.
if the friend, you believe
You're not
we can't
giving
never
them
blame the
any
friends
boundaries to
for
let them
being
know they don't
disrespectful.
call.
We can't never blame the
But
friends
even
for
as a
being
friend,
out of line.
you know how
We can't
far
blame
you
the
put
friends
your
for being
friend.
nothing. Because
I agree.
You're gonna do what
You
you want
agree?
to do.
because if the friend did it, it's because you allowed it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody on this panel said, and Gloria said, take accountability.
That's
I
right.
said that.
Well, that's our time.
Okay, that's our time, yo. It's 10 o'clock right now. I agree, Marcus. My friends can't make or influence me to do anything. Okay. Boy, you made me slap you, boy.
Ain't no slapping nobody.
I'm with Eric. True friends don't do that to friends.
True.
So you got some agreements. True friends don't do that to friends. You can't say never. You can absolutely bring friends
Say
when
drunk
friends
don't let
are to
friends drive
blame,
drunk.
but you're saying is an issue with you. Read that because you can read that better than me. I don't know what she said. You can't say I don't know what she said. Well, you said what she said.
You can't.
You
say
can't say never.
You can absolutely
Absolutely
bring
blame friends.
when friends are to blame.
I
But
think she meant blame. You can absolutely blame friends.
but what you're saying
Is an issue
is an issue with your relationship.
with your relationship. What she means is an issue with your
I'm not sure,
relationship.
but we can be back next week. Talk about
Yeah.
Absolutely. Listen, I don't know what you're saying, Gloria, but next week we can be back to talk about it next week. I don't know if we're gonna see. Are we continuing the company you keep? Or are we moving to something else, Eric? Or are we letting them know later?
We'll do the first 20 minutes.
First 30 minutes, we're gonna come with a conclusion.
So
We're gonna come with a
exactly what
conclusion
time?
to the
That's an
company.
hour.
Right. Oh no, hell no. We're gonna come to a conclusion to the company you keep next week. She said typing is hard. That's why you need to be here. Typing is hard.
You
I
just
told
said
you
that
to
a lot.
come.
You need an assistant.
Right. Got you. I told you to come. Typing is hard. Come be a part of the panel. We still dealing with relationships next week. I don't know exactly what we're gonna deal with.
No, we'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
We'll talk about
But
it.
this week it was the company you keep and how effective is it with your relationships? Right? Does it affect the relationships from 1 to 10, 10 being mighty, 1 being not mighty? The ladies, this panel has truly proven that ladies are definitely from a different planet because we do not think alike. I almost don't. The senior citizen over here was a lady, but he cleared up his thought pattern and said he started off with 1. I don't know how he went from 1 to 11. He said 1 at first, and then he said 11 at the end. So he believed it highly affects your relationship. I definitely believe it highly affects your relationship. Durran believed it highly affects the relationship. My wife believed 5. We're gonna have an issue when we get home, but Erica believed half, and she believed 5 too. So the women was way off.
And those are my 2 friends I hang out with.
See, this is bull crap. I'm gonna be Eric been on my case about being politically correct on this show. So I'm gonna be politically correct. All the viewers, listen, next week we back right here, 7:30 to 9:30. We went overtime tonight. It's 10 o'clock. We're overtime tonight because the topic was so, and we had some voodoo being done on the show. People tried to end the show. People tried to mess up my show. I had the computer blinking out and all kind of stuff. But I don't know where Gloria, you are not welcome on the show. You said we are smarter species.
You are very welcome.
I don't even know where that come from. Y'all are not smarter species.
Call
That
me
is-
tonight. Let me know you having man problems.
That is not correct. But we will be back next week, 7:30, 9:30. Adult conversation. Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We're still talking about relationships. This week was about
relationships and the company you keep.
The company you keep. Next week will be about, I don't even know right now, but I'm sure Eric will call me tonight with another topic that we're gonna address with relationships. We talked about the company you keep. We talked about child support. I'm gonna let it go because I wanted to say some extra stuff because wife is here tonight, but he's telling me no. Okay, so we're gonna talk about relationships and we're gonna have another topic about relationships. I think we should talk about cheating.
Ooh, you don't want me here.
I think we should talk about cheating. We should jump right in it. I was gonna try to, delay that topic for a minute because that's such a big topic. That's gonna be
We'll talk
topic.
about it.
But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the different levels of cheating. I don't believe there is no level. Child support is good. I know, Glory. We can talk about that on and on. Eric told me no. He's very against talking about child support.
No,
since
Gloria,
our last
no.
topic, I like a lot of people not on the show any longer after I talked about child support last time. So they making me stay away from child support until we get a better understanding. But let's talk about cheating and the levels of it. I don't believe there is no level.
Cheating is cheating.
Cheating is cheating.
We still gonna talk about love, like
We still gonna talk about it.
Dating, or
So next week, y'all tune in. Cheating, Gloria. I hope you be here right on the panel. Yikes! I know. I hope you be here on the panel to talk about cheating. Share this. We're eventually soon gonna open up the doors and allow people to come in and be a part of the studio audience. Right now, we're still getting things right. Ross, thank you, Mama Ross. You always in with us. I didn't even know you was here tonight. I was looking for your comments, Mama Ross. You are in another state and you always right here with us, chiming in. Cheating is cheating, no levels. Let's not get this conversation started now. Next week, Wednesday, 7:30, we're right here. GG's live, live broadcasting right here. GG's. Listen, I'm gonna be ready next week because cheating is a topic that you can dig in and go ham with. So next week we're right here talking about cheating. I believe all women are cheaters. Good night. Have a good night. I'm going. Good night. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. We're not gonna talk about it. Good night. We're done. I believe all women are cheaters. Goodbye. We'll see you next week. See you later. Nobody can say that.